What's up, everybody? We are back for our Impact watch along. And for right now, I am flying solo, but hey, it's all good. It's still a party. So we will do our very best to bring you all of the action from Impact tonight. And tonight is a big night because this is the go home show for Against All Odds, which is this Saturday, and you will be able to join us for that watch along as well. So yeah, I'm gonna shout out some folks real quick, and then we'll get into this thing tonight. Right now, if you're watching along with us, we are watching before the impact, and right now they are recapping the match between Sami Callihan and Moose from last week. So, yeah, good stuff last week, and we'll see because it is kind of leading to some stuff. Tonight, we're going to get an Impact AEW Summit, but we'll get there. We're going to talk about the match card for tonight. So let me welcome in some folks real quick. Melinda Ford, Wes, the Will Jacks Effect. Let's see here. Cheese Whiz 2, Kevin Correa, James Chadwick. Oh, let's see. J Hub. Listen, anytime J Hub is in the building, we got to give him a shell. Yeah. So maybe you've already done this in the chat, but I want everybody. I want to see this chat filled up with some shell yes. That's what I want to see right now. So let's participate, folks, and give some shell yes. Rated R Wrestling, what's up? Sean Rousset, Eric Travis, Gust, Jason Peace. Think that's it for right now. Thank you guys so much for joining. I want to see some shell yes in the chat. There we go. Now they're starting to come through. We got to have some participation in here. So thank you all for joining us again. Like I said, right now, flying solo, which is all good. Let's see, Chad Schrader, what's up, Chad Schrader? Little T, what's up, Little T? Joe should be here a little after 8, and then Tazzy will probably get in a little after that. So yeah, we will do the best that we can. That's all we can do. Little T, hi, how are you? Misty, what's up, Misty? Saying Shell, yeah. Um, we're all good. Okay, so like I said, right now we're watching before the impact. They're recapping last week, but what we're going to do right now is we're going to go over tonight's card and the action that we're going to get, and just talk about that real quick. So let's see here if I can get my all of my technology working because technology and all. So on BTI, we're going to get Diener versus Crazy Steve. This is obviously a precursor to the tag team championship match that we are going to get this weekend between Violent by Design and Decay. This should be a lot of fun. Love Crazy Steve, love Diener. So let's see what happens with this. Let me know in the chat. Who do you have for this one? Do you have Diener? Do you have Crazy Steve? Let me know what you are thinking in the chat. Personally, I think that I don't know that we'll get a finish in this match, but I'm excited to see both guys on the show. Anytime you have Violent by Design lurking around, you never know what could happen. You just never know. So yeah, that's gonna be no different in this matchup. So speaking of Violent by Design, we are going to get Big Joe Doring. Joe Doring is going to take on Eddie Edwards. Wow. Good to see Joe Doring on here. He's obviously going to have a matchup against all odds with Kojima. Should be fire, but I'm really excited to see this one. Let me know who you got in this one. Joe Doring, Eddie Edwards. Let me know. What's up, Azan? Saying, hey, everyone, Jeff, what is messing up? My sound? Is my sound messing up? I'm not hearing it, but let me know. Like I said, I'm just here alone for right now. So if my sound is messing up, I apologize, but I'm not hearing anything on this end that would let me know that. So let's see here. Little T asking what happened to Heath. Oh, my boy Sean is messing up. Which Sean? There's a lot of Seans out there. Any of our Seantribution crowd that's normally in here. Uh, Little T saying what happened to Heath Slater. Heath got injured late last year and has been out since then. And I believe he had Sean Ross Sapp. What did he do this time? I have not seen anything that's happened with Sean Ross Sapp today. So you got to fill me in. What's up, Wally? How are you? But yeah, Heath got injured, and I believe he had to have surgery. So that's the reason why he's been missing from Impact. But hopefully he will return soon. Love seeing him on our screen. So hopefully that happens sooner rather than later. I'd love to see him show back up at Slammiversary personally. J Hub saying Diener should win just to have them go into the tag team title match with some momentum, because if he doesn't win, then they will look weak at the pay-per-view. Yeah, I think honestly, I'm thinking, going back to that matchup, I'm thinking that it's interesting that Diener's the one that's going to be with Rhino in that matchup. And I mean, storyline wise, it makes a lot of sense, because if they're trying to say that he's the weak link, then if they lose it, then maybe they move on from him, and maybe they bring in Macklin, who we saw last week in a video package. So yeah, keep those different picks coming in. We're gonna keep moving on here. Some of the other matchups. This one should be really interesting, and if it's the first thing on the show, then we know that it's confirmed that Scott D'Amore listens, because my goodness, wow, it's crazy if that happens, because that means that Scott listens and he hates Joe. But yeah, Havok versus Rosemary. If Havok wins, I mean, this is the crazy thing. If Havok wins, she's going to be added to that matchup, the Knockouts Women's Championship match right now that's only slated for Rosemary and Deonna Purrazzo. But if Havok wins, it's going to make that match a triple threat. And anything can happen in a triple threat. I did not see NXT UK today, but wow, that is huge. So that's interesting. I mean, this is wow. There you go. Thank you for that breaking news, Rated R Wrestling. DJ Joseph saying, "Sup chat, hope everyone is good. Hope you are doing good as well." So yeah, give me your picks here. Wally saying, I pick Rosemary. Let's see here. Eric Travis talking about Sean Ross Sapp. I mean, the thing with some of that reporting is a lot of times you're relying on sources, and not every time are sources as accurate. And a good reporter is only reliable as their sources. And I'll say this in defense of Sean Ross Sapp: he's gotten a heck of a lot more right than he has wrong. I don't see him as a person that goes out and um, purposely goes and reports things inaccurately. But I mean, people are going to get it wrong, especially in this business, when you report on this kind of business. So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. I mean, again, I haven't seen any of the backlash or anything online, but I mean, he gets a lot right, and he's pretty reliable. So I mean, it is what it is. Everybody's going to get one wrong every now and again. Scott Steiner has joined us, as well as the Coog 97. The Coog saying, Good afternoon, Jeff and Impact fans. It's Thursday night. We all know what that means. That's right. It's an Impact party, and we are here. DJ Joseph saying, not sure how long Joseph Parks' deal with WWE is, but would you guys like to see Abyss reunite with Decay? Yeah, let's see what the chat thinks about that. I think that's an interesting. I think that's interesting. That I would love to see him back with Decay, but honestly, I think they're kind of. I mean, I think what they're doing right now is pretty cool from a nostalgia standpoint. I'd love to see it because I've been a fan of Decay and would love to see him back there. And he's really not doing anything um, at all in WWE except producing, which is fine. I mean, hopefully he's enjoying that, but I'd love to see him back for one last run. So Scott Steiner says, Yo, Jeff, my Cardinals have a day off. Do you think checking out Impact would be worth my time? Scott Steiner, checking out Impact is always worth our time. I have to say it. I love, love, love Impact. It's one of my favorite shows of the week. So I mean, I would say yes. I think it's always worth it. Plus, uh, it is a go home show for against all odds. So tonight should be really, really good. So let's move on. Someone saying that WrestleMania posted saying that they should cancel Raw. Listen, you can say whatever it is you want to say about Raw. I've actually enjoyed Raw um, the last couple weeks. I think, in my opinion, people have gotten so conditioned to hate it that it doesn't matter what's done on Raw at this point. People are going to say whatever. And, a lot of it, if hate sells at this point, if you really want to have, videos go viral and that kind of stuff, just spew a bunch of hate. See how many views you get. But if you're positive about stuff, you don't make a big dent. And so, I mean, it is what it is. You know, whatever WrestleMania, whatever he wants to do, is fine. It's all good. Scott Steiner, I would say yes up until about, well, really this week. This week wasn't filled with a bunch of rematches. This week was actually pretty good. They gave us some new stuff, some different stuff, which I enjoyed. So, hey, I mean, it's everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I think when it comes down to people saying, uh, it should be canceled and it's terrible, it hasn't been great some weeks, but I've got to give them credit. This week felt different to me. So that's just my 2 cents there. But all right, here we're gonna go on to some more Impact stuff because this is an Impact watch along. So we're gonna keep going there. And speaking of interesting matchups, Morrissey takes on Willie Mack in a no DQ match. No DQ. Wow. It seems like every time we've seen Willie Mack recently, he's not been on the good end uh of some different matchups. He's gone to sleep a few times. So let's hope that he doesn't go to sleep tonight. Let's just hope that. I'm excited to see this matchup. Two big guys. But I mean, Morrissey is just on this. He's on this tear right now, and heading into his match against Rich Swann on Saturday, I look for him to continue all the momentum. But this should be really fun too. Let me know. Let me know who you got in this one. You got Morrissey or you got Mac. Let me know. Um, let's see here. XFL saying, I just found hanging out on these streams is way better than reading dirt sheets. Just enjoy watching wrestling. I agree. I mean, I try not to I try not to indulge too much in the dirt sheets. I try not to hate on them either because these people, I mean, they have to make livings too, but at the same time, it's like, hey, This is one of the problems with wrestling is that everyone wants a spoiler now. And back in the day, and Scott Steiner kind of alluded to this, back in the day, you didn't have dirt sheets. You just got surprised by wrestling. And I missed that too, Scott Steiner. So Randy Sam, what's up? Saying you hear Sean Ross sap. Sean Ross is getting into a fight because of what he posted about AOP retired, but it was a lot. Yeah, I mean, someone said that a little bit earlier. Um, I mean, you get them wrong every now and again. I don't think he did it intentionally, but I don't know the guy personally, so I can't defend either way. But I just go on his previous track record, and he's been pretty good. Jason Michael, yeah, I did hear about Clarence Williams. Um, Man, another legend gone. You know, definitely, definitely. Rest in peace to him, and prayers go out to his family and all those surrounding him. He was, I mean, I loved him. Yeah, Purple Rain as Prince's father. You look at him, and one of the funniest things I've seen was when he was in Half Baked. I really love that. I don't know if you watched this movie, but horror wise, seeing him in Tales from the Hood, great. He was Sims, Mr. Sims, the funeral home director. Absolutely loved him in that as well. So yeah, definitely sad to hear of his passing, but he was a great actor and definitely will miss him. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Matt Cardona attacking Nick. Oh, that was great. That video was great. Gotta admit. The Coog saying, I like Willie, but Morrissey's going to win. J Hub saying, Willie Mack was a great talent in Lucha Underground. I really don't know why Impact is booking him this way. Just move him into the mix for the X Division title and showcase his skills. Yeah, I mean, he was champion last year. And I mean, it seems like since that time, he's just kind of not been booked as strongly, and I don't know the reason for that, but he's so talented. So hopefully he gets back to some winning ways pretty soon. So J Hub, I want to talk to Samson. Yes, Azan saying Tales from the Hood, no Mother Terror Dome either. This is hell. Yes, I love that movie. Love that movie. Scared the crap out of me when I was younger, especially the stuff with the dolls. Not a big. I wasn't a big fan of doll stuff back then because I had a bad experience with Puppet Master when I was young. So yeah. But honestly, such a great movie. Such a great movie. James Chadwick is saying that Willie's gonna go to sleep again. Like I said, I mean, maybe they need to just start bringing him a pillow and a blanket out to the ring. I don't know. Um, oh man, yeah, he's gonna go to sleep again. My goodness. Um, yeah, the Mod Squad. That is right. I forgot all about that. Yeah, the Coog bringing up some good freaking movies back in the day. Man, that's my stuff right there. So yeah, Sir Smoke a lot. That if we had, you know what, we may actually have Sir Smoke a lot in the chat. He might just not be saying anything right now. Chris, sorry, um, had a little bit of a cough right there for a minute, so I'm sorry. I apologize about that. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. We've got a tag team match. We've got Rohit Raju and Chris Bay versus Trey Miguel and Petey Williams. And folks, this one is kind of another preview. We're gonna get that X Division #1 contenders match on Saturday, and oh my God, that's gonna be crazy, absolutely insane, and I cannot wait for it. But this is gonna be a good match. So maybe this one kicks off tonight. Who knows? I could see this one kicking off, but this is going to be good. Let me know who you got in this one too. Eric Travis saying, do you think it's a possibility Nick Gage debuts an Impact? I would love to see him go after Cardona the way Cardona went after him. It would be absolutely fantastic. I'd love it. Absolutely would love it. DJ Joseph saying, "Do you remember?" Well, I remember our Truth being TNA champion, Miss. Yeah, I remember that. I remember. Will Jack's effect saying this is hard to call. Yeah, it really is. James Chadwick picking Rohit and Bay. Azan asking, where is Ace Austin? You know what? Ace Austin and Madman Fulton might play a role in the finish of this match. Just throwing that out there. Just gonna say. Just gonna say. Wally saying, did you see the TV wrestling YouTube video about Bray? No, honestly, Wally, I haven't. I've got to be honest. I've been out of the social media loop the past several days because of things at work. But yeah, I have not seen it. So tell me all about it here in the chat. All right, folks. Next matchup we're going to get, and this is another matchup that we're getting ahead of a tag team match on Saturday. We're getting Tasha Steelz going up against Kimber Lee. And as we know, on Saturday, we're going to get Fire and Flava versus Kimberly and Susan. So expect some shenanigans in this one. Expect something crazy. Because I think we're starting to see the reemergence of Su Young. But let me know who you've got. I mean, I know if Bates were here, I know who he'd be going for. So let me know in the chat who you got. Let's see. Apparently, they're keeping Bray off of TV intentionally. Interesting. I've got to look into that because I have not seen that. So I'll have to do some catching up when I can for that. But yeah, that's very interesting there. Let's see here. Yeah, Chad, I know who you're picking. Jacob saying, I think something in this match will lead to the return of Su Young at the pay-per-view. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Let's see here. The Coog saying Sir Smoke a lot or Sir Sir Mix a lot. There you go. I love it. DJ Joseph saying Melinda's picking Tasha Steelz. DJ Joseph saying, am I wrong? Or was Steelz on NWA and AEW? She was definitely in NWA. Yeah, she's definitely was in NWA for sure. Azan saying, think about this after this weekend. Kimberly and Nash Carter might be both tech. That's true. Could be a championship household. Championship household. Jen Carter. What's up, Jen Carter? I'm doing okay. Hope you are as well. The Will Jacks effect saying, I think Tasha Steelz will win due to Kiera's interference. Scott Steiner saying, I have trouble getting into Impact after Jim Cornette buried Jordan Grace in Impact a while back. Here's what I would say to you, Scott Steiner. Everyone has their thoughts and preferences, and I would say a lot of people have not given Impact a proper shot, and sometimes it's because of statements like that, things like that from people that are considered well known or respectable by some circles in the wrestling business. And I would just say to you, for me personally, Impact has been the most consistently good show. Oh, I mean, just over the last year or so, and maybe even 2 years. Other shows are good, but for me, Impact has been the most consistent. I can always count on Impact to give me something good every week, even if the entire show isn't good. And see, there we go. I said something about Bates, and he shows up. Kimberly, he's already given me the Kimberly. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Bates? A lot of people picking Kimberly. But yeah, I would just say, Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Try to get into it. Uh, they always put on great cars. Just that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Let's see here. DJ Joseph, would it be impossible for Jeff Jarrett to one day return? Would he come back as a talent? Um, I would stay far away from that if I were um, if I were Impact. And it's nothing against Jeff Jarrett, but that was a different time. He doesn't need to come back as a talent. Honestly, he doesn't need to come back as a booker or a producer because they're doing great stuff right now, I think. So I think sometimes less is more. And sometimes you just got to ride with the people that you have in the room. Just my opinion. But Chris DeZuba, what up, Chris? We were talking a little bit about Half Baked earlier and the passing of Clarence Williams, who played Samson in that movie. So, yeah, let's see. All right. Yes, I did hear someone said something about Mickey Jane, Eric Travis. Yes, I did see that. I was at, I was at I was actually able to see that. I think her involvement in NWA is exactly what they need. Um, yeah, I think this is great. This is great for women's wrestling, period. And some other companies need to step up. And I'm not gonna call names, but I'm just gonna say, step up. All right, and then obviously we're getting the Impact and AEW Summit tonight. And this is on the heels of last week's finish between Moose and Sammy Callahan. Wow. The ending of that it was controversial to say the least. We saw it coming, but uh, now are we going to get a triple threat? Are we going to see Sammy Callahan added into this match to go up against Moose and Kenny Omega? We will see. I know Don Callis is not in a really good spot here because I don't think either guy is very fond of Don right now. So yeah, we should all sit back and watch Don probably squirm a little bit. So yeah, just gonna throw that out there. Johnny Bates put Kimberly back on our screen. We don't need to see Foley come. I'm sorry. I've got to go back. I've got to keep covering the stuff, Bates. I'm sorry. Maj, is there a possibility Kimber turns on Deanna and Rosemary wins Saturday? I get that feeling. Could be. Could happen. We will see. We will see. The Coog saying Tony Khan is back, triple threat at Against All Odds. I think it's going to be a triple threat. I really do think it's going to be a triple threat. Dylan saying, hey, I heard Aleister Black is returning. I don't think that's a definite. I think that is I think WWE kind of figured out by some of the fan backlash and probably people in the back that they shouldn't have done that. I just yeah. I think that's what I think they've realized the error of their ways. So we'll just leave it at that. Jason saying, is this the last night we see Don Callis since he is supposedly an AEW talent? Could very well be. We've gotten those rumblings saying that he was no longer EVP. He's not listed on the website. So it could very well be the last night that we see him involved from a EVP standpoint in Impact. It could very well be the last night. We shall see. Maj talking about Leo Rush. Yeah, Leo Rush is retiring. Apparently, he had a shoulder injury, and it was a very severe one. So he was injured in that battle royal in AEW when he made his debut. So definitely want to send him well wishes. Never say never. He could be back. Who knows? And he's a young guy, so but definitely well wishes for him. I do know that he made mention of this is an opportunity for him to be the father that he wants to be. And honestly, family comes first, and we say this a lot on this show, well, on this channel and on our various shows. But these wrestlers are people first. They have families. Any one of them is entitled to stop doing this at any given time and go take care of home. That's I'm never going to be upset with a wrestler because they decide, you know what, I'm just done. I'm too banged up. I need to be at home for my family. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that. J Hub saying, I think somehow Sammy comes at Tony Khan in a way to say he is trying to protect Kenny and doesn't want him to fight him. So then Khan adds him to the match. I get that. I get that feeling. I get that feeling too. I think that Tony's going to be manipulated in adding this somehow, some way. I just get that feeling for whatever reason. So, Will Jack's effect saying, I hope Sammy gets added to the Omega Moose match on Saturday. Could happen. I really do think we will get that on Saturday. I really, really do. James talking about another one of his shows. Yeah, I know. They were supposed to wrestle in Vegas, I believe, right, James? And now they're not going to wrestle, and it sucks. Really hate that. The Coog saying, "Hey Jeff, did you get a chance to see Renee's YouTube interview with Tommy N this week?" I did not. I did not. Did not get to see that, unfortunately. So it's that time, folks. It's that time. We know what time it is. What's on the menu? What did you have to eat this evening? What did you have? Let me know in the chat what you had. I have not eaten dinner yet. So I'm just sipping on this Mountain Dew Zero right now, pretending that it is something of substance, but it's not. So, so let me know what you had. Donna, thank you for joining, saying Braun Strowman come to Impact. What would you, Donna? Let me ask you this question: Who would you like to see him face first in Impact? If he ended up in Impact, who would you like to see him face? And that's a question for the entire chat. If if Braun Strowman came to Impact, who would you like to see him face first? Let's see here. Oh, some good stuff. The Coug had some hot wings from KFC and cold brews. There you go. Bates, you cannot have me for dinner. I'm more of a dessert. So, there you go. But I've been called a snack before, whatever that means, whatever the kids mean by saying someone's a snack. I don't know. I don't know. I kid. I kid. James Chadwick had lamb stew. Oh my God, that sounds good. Will Jack's effect saying McDonald's, pork chops and mac and cheese for Cheese Whiz 2, pizza for Donna. Let's see here. Chad ribs with mushrooms and fried potatoes. Wow. Little T, chicken sub, mac and cheese and chicken for Eric Travis, bowl of cereal, bootios, the bootios for J Hub. Let's see here. Sean Rousset saying mini gravy burgers, mashed potatoes, green beans, and biscuit. Super C rice with cod, eggs, and tomato. Let's see here. Melinda had chicken noodle soup. Still not feeling well. Obviously, Melinda, we are thinking of you. Our thoughts and prayers are with you always. So please know that. Wiley saying spicy chicken wings that go in the microwave, cottage cheese, and a Pepsi. Good stuff. Azan had chicken and a salad. Chris had pasta with his niece today. That's awesome. That is awesome. Donna is saying buffering? What's buffering? Am I buffering? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. So, folks, thank you. Like I said, thank you all for coming. So, being here so far. If you haven't done so yet, drop us a like on the video. And if you're new here, we would love it if you would subscribe. We do Impact every Thursday. We have this show, and then following this show, we have After the Impact. So we talk about everything that we saw. Tonight, we're actually doing our predictions for Against All Odds. So you might want to join us tonight and give us your predictions as well. Because, yes, oh boy, Johnny Bates, you're a problem. That's all I'm going to say. You're a problem. But we love you nonetheless. SC Williams said he had pizza. Yeah, pizza. No, I did not see your question. Let me go back up here. Damian Priest is an NXT, so is what? I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. I did not see that tweet, James. Bates said, I'm a problem child. What do you expect? By the way, one of my favorite movies, Problem Child. One of my favorite movies for sure. Sunday was Wally's birthday. Well, happy belated birthday, Wally. Hope you had a good day. Hope you had a great day. Donna Khan saying the Big Show versus Kenny Omega. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. Against All Odds, folks. It's going to be here on Saturday. I can't wait for it. It's going to be a huge night, and we're going to talk all about it after the Impact. I can't wait to give our predictions for this show. It's going to be so good. Let me know in the chat real quick of the matches that we've gotten announced so far. What match are you looking forward to the most on Saturday? Which one is like, okay, I've got to see that one. That's the one that has me all tied up, and wrapped up into it. I'm invested in the storyline. I've got to see it. Which matchup for you is the one that you're looking forward to? For me, I really want to see this Impact Tag Team Championship match between Violent by Design and Decay. That's what I really want to see. There are great matches all over the card, don't get me wrong. And there are some more high-profile matches, but I really want to see that one. And yes, Bates took my second one there. Rosemary and Diener. Like, that one's going to be good. It's going to be great already. But if Havok gets added to that, oh my God, it's going to be insane. So let me know in the chat which ones you are looking for. Which one? What's the most anticipated one for you? Eric Travis saying the same thing. Yeah, looking for it. Iceman Intel right now. Joe's favorite person in the world. Sean Rousseau saying, me and you have the same mindset. Decay versus Violent by Design. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And speaking of Violent by Design, folks, we're getting that matchup right now on BTI. We're getting Violent by Design coming to the ring right now. Diener is going to take on Crazy Steve. So right now, Eric Young is directing traffic. Diener is making his way down the ramp. And here we go, folks. If you didn't get a chance to let us know earlier, who do you have in this one? You got Diener, or do you have Crazy Steve? Let me know in the chat. Let's see here. Donna saying 96 out today in my town. If you're down south, that sounds like some South Carolina weather. Oh, wasn't too bad here today, but when your air is broken, it sucks. It doesn't matter if it's 70 or if it's 90. It sucks all the same. Right now, it sucks in here. I can't have my fan on, and it's just not cooling down here. So yeah, it sucks. And here we go, folks. We are getting the entrance of Crazy Steve. Here we go. Let's just breathe this in. Breathe this in. Crazy Steve is making his way down to the ring. Azan, I did not see it, and thank God I didn't pay for it from the things that I've heard. Not at all. Well, I'll say this boxing for me, I was such a big fan of boxing way back when. It just hasn't been the same for me, and it just doesn't pull me in like it used to. I really hope that someone changes that for me one day, but it's just not as appealing to me anymore. Conrad, everything pro wrestling. What's up, man? Thank you for joining. Folks, if you have not done so already, go subscribe to Conrad's channel, Everything Pro Wrestling. Dude has a wealth of knowledge, knows his stuff, has some good coverage. I did check out your NXT in your house prediction shows. So yeah, go check Conrad out. He has some great stuff, and obviously he's a friend of the channel. So go check him out. Let's see here. Let's see here. Noob and Co. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Yeah, the K in the ring right now. Joe, yeah, that is right. Happy birthday, Deanna Peraza. Her birthday is today. G Jones. What's up, G Jones? What's up? Let's see. Fact of the day. Me and Jeff still plan on making wrestling mainstream again. You know, Bates, instead of us always talking about doing a match against each other, maybe we need to be a tag team. How about that? Let's not fight. Let's be a team. Let's take on other people. How about that? So here we go. We're underway here in this match. Crazy Steve and Diener. Kind of a filling out process right now for these guys. Oh man, Conrad. It's all good. All good. Donna saying I miss Alicia Fox. So Diener getting his marching orders there from Eric Young. Crazy Steve hitting him with an uppercut there, trying to get him up for a suplex, but Diener reverses, gives him a kick to the stomach, and we're just getting a lot of reversals right now. A lot of strategy involved in this. A lot of strategy involved in. A lot of strategy involved. A lot of filling out so far. Will Jack's Effect saying it's a battle of the crazies. Yeah. Crazy Steve is so talented, though. Both of these guys are, but I really love Crazy Steve. So good. I agree with that sentiment, Azan. Johnny Bates saying, yes, we can call ourselves. Yeah, that's, hey, between my bad back and bad hip, we should have walkers and canes accompanying us to the ring every week, every time we make an entrance, Bates. So right now, you know, we got a little bit of a standoff. We're going to a commercial break with these two guys kind of in separate corners now, going back to their respective teams. Jody Gilly saying, hi, Jeff. Hi, Jody. How are you? Hope you are doing well this evening. And thank all of you for joining us so far tonight. We we really appreciate it. Azan, I'm not even getting into that because I already said Tony is like an extra cast member from The Hangover 4. Hasn't been made yet, but it doesn't mean it's not in the works. So again, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We would greatly appreciate it. And drop us a like on this video if you don't mind. Jody saying, in pain again, thankful for this procedure tomorrow. Jody knows I tell her this a lot, but Jody, you are in my thoughts and prayers. I'm definitely saying some prayers for you that these doctors are able to figure out what's going on so you can get some comfort and peace, because you need it and you deserve it. No one deserves to be in that kind of pain, and I just feel bad that you are. And we love you and care about you, and we're rooting for you. So, like I said earlier, folks, we're gonna be on after this. After the impact, we will start at 10:15 p.m. Eastern time, or for James and our folks in the UK or any other countries around the world, early, early Friday morning when we go on with that. I mean, it already is. So, but even earlier Friday morning. So, yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, after the impact, we're going to give our predictions tonight for Against All Odds. Hopefully you can join us to give your predictions as well. Wally, no, I have not heard any news on that, but it doesn't mean that things aren't happening behind the scenes. So who knows? Who knows? Yeah, Chad, you're right. I mean, since Joe is not here, obviously we're going to get some kind of decay entrance of some sort, right? I mean, death, taxes, and Joe missing a decay entrance. That's essentially what we get every week, James bringing up the point that I brought up earlier. It's Friday there. So, all right, folks, we're getting a greatest betrayals flashback right now. Davey Richards beating the absolute crap out of Eddie Edwards, turning on his former teammate in the Wolves. Oh, Bates. So for tonight, folks, what match? Since we went through the card, what match are you looking forward to most tonight? Let me know in the chat. Azan talking about Todd Pentangale. Yeah, that's what was so cool about last year's In Your House. It was such a throwback. So I was really excited to see him. Brought back some old memories, and I'm really really excited to see him. So Wally saying, I would like to thank you and Joe for answering any questions I might. Hey, that's why we're here. That's why we're here. We're here for you guys. We wouldn't be here without you guys. You keep watching us, so that lets us know that you're interested. So we appreciate that. The Coog saying, "Hey Jeff, your thoughts on Shingo beating Okada for the IWGP title this week, and then immediately calling out Ibushi. Meanwhile, Kenny is stating he is not satisfied for. You know what? I think it could be this. Honestly, if you want to do that, if you want to continue this the belt collector storyline, instead of halting the progress of Will Ospreay, um, why not? Why not do it now? Why not do it now? Because you don't want to halt that momentum for him. So why not? I think I think it kind of makes sense at this point. So let's see here. Johnny Bates saying Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards need to redo that last feud they had in Impact was a disappointment. I'd like to see him run it back. I'd be cool with that. Conrad saying Morrissey versus Willie Mack. Now here's the question, Conrad: does Willie Mack go night again? A lot of people earlier said he's going to sleep. No melatonin needed. He's gonna go to sleep courtesy of Morrissey. But hey, does he have a shot tonight? Is he gonna go night? Here we go. We're back underway. Got some action. Scott Steiner. I feel pretty confident in saying that it's going to be good tonight. It's good. It's good. It's good every week. Let's see here. Right now, Diener is in control with that crazed look in his eyes. Noob and Co saying, your thoughts on the ending of this week's Raw? I get the feeling it's time for another airing of grievances this week. Listen, every week is an opportunity for airing of grievances. So this week will be no exception. Honestly, for me, I didn't have a problem with it. I know a lot of people did. I didn't have a problem with it. I liked it, but I know a lot of people aren't in that same category. And listen, it's everybody's entitled to their opinions. But my thing is, let's see where it goes. I mean, it's not Bray, so I get that. But I'm invested in the story. I love Bray Wyatt and I want to see him back, but I'm also invested in Alexa too. So I want to see where this goes. That's where I'm at with it. So right now, Diener's in control. Has Crazy Steve kind of halfway hanging out of the ropes there, and gives him a knee to the noggin there, knee to the dome, and Eric Young hyping him up. 1-2, kick out by Crazy Steve there. Will Jack's effect saying Diener just kicked Crazy Steve in the bum. That's right. He kicked him in the bum. Anybody that's listened to the to that Killer song by Eminem, Hard remix with him and Jack Harlow and Corday. If you're a rap fan, love it. I did get James to check out J. Cole. I keep listening to that on repeat. Just gonna say. J Hub saying, yeah, Willie Mack's going to sleep. J Hub saying, so other than Black Adam, Blade, and Spawn, can anyone name any other black superheroes? This was a question on the radio station earlier this morning. That is a Black Panther, Luke Cage. I'm trying to think of others. I was saying, every time I see Joe Doring, I think about Champ Count Whammy. Yeah, James Champ. That's true, James. You're all good, Melinda. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You take care of you. We're here for you. We're here for you. Like I said, a lot of people didn't like the ending of Raw. I get it. It's not for everybody. I get that. Black Lightning. Still kind of trying to go. I just forgot about two others. I'm seeing their faces and I'm not connecting. Yeah, here we go. Diener still got this crazy look in his eyes. He's firmly in control right now. Crazy Steve has Crazy Steve over in the corner, but Crazy Steve kicks him off. Nice slam there by Diener. Gets a 2 count. Eric Young staring on. That's good stuff right there, J-Hope. Crazy Steve catapults Diener over into the corner there. Oh, that's awesome, James. Clothesline into the corner there from Crazy Steve on Diener. Crazy Steve's trying to get a little bit of this momentum, get back in his way. Crazy Steve getting some momentum here, taking over 1, 2. Diener kicks out at 2. Rosemary rooting on Crazy Steve. Crazy Steve's up on the second rope. Misses Diener there. Whoa! Diener tosses him over into the turnbuckle, and man, landed on the back of that neck there. Man, Diener now. Ooh, buckle bomb there, pulling him up into a power bomb of sorts, a sit down power bomb there. Wow. Diener with a 2 count, but did not get Crazy Steve. Yeah, the Coug saying this is a crazy match here. Yeah, this is, again, BTI always has some really good matches. This one is no exception. Draping DDT attempt here by Diener, but nope, Crazy Steve is going to fight that roll up. Nope, we're getting a lot of action here at the end of this. Crazy Steve rolls Diener over 1, 2. Cover, kick out, 2 count there for Crazy Steve. Crazy Steve's feeling it right now. He's trying to get this momentum back. Going up to the second rope. Whoa. Don't know what that move was there, but and here we go. Crazy Steve trying to get him up on the shoulders, but can't get him. Now Crazy Steve in the corner, kicking Diener to the face. What is this right here for Crazy Steve? What is he trying to do? Diener with a shot to the face of Crazy Steve. Man, business is picking up in this one. Diener's now up on the second rope, maybe going for a suplex off the second rope. Crazy Steve blocking that. Fighting back now, trying to make sure that he doesn't get caught up there, giving him a little shot to the ears, making sure his head rings. Now Crazy Steve's biting him on the forehead. Crazy Steve is pulling a me, and he did not have dinner tonight. Crazy Steve. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Flying DDT off the second rope. Hits Diener with it. 1, 2, 3. Crazy Steve with the win here, folks. Crazy Steve with the win. Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff. So Crazy Steve got a little momentum going into this matchup on Saturday. Wow. Good stuff there. Good match. Good match to start out the night. Wow. Good stuff there. And we are a minute away now from the top of the hour, which means that we are going to get some Impact action. So, wow. Thank you. Thank you, Conrad. Azan saying, what do you think about DQs and countouts as match finishes? Azan, that's a really good question. As long as if it furthers a storyline, and if it's not done all the time, I'm cool with it. I got to see it further a storyline. If it's just like a cop out, if it's just kind of a lazy booking, I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you. I'm just not. But as long as it's like adding to the story, I'm cool. But I'm just not a big fan of that as a regular way to end the match. Just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Landon Productions says, hi, Landon Productions. I don't think I've seen you in here before, so welcome. I hope you enjoyed the show. I promise you I'm not always by myself. We have Joe, who should be here in a matter of moments, maybe within the next 10, 15 minutes. And our friend DJ B. Tazzy will be here as soon as the Oakland A's are done with their game. So yeah, we will see. DJ Duke, what's up? Saying, do you think we might see some debuts in NXT at NXT in your house? I don't know. It's possible. I think it's. I know this isn't answering your question directly, but I think it'll be the last time we may see a couple people in NXT, and I'll leave that at that. Wally asked, "What do you think of the NXT pay-per-view?" I'm so excited for this. I think it's going to be a great show. Takeovers don't miss, honestly. So I'm excited. This is going to be a great weekend of wrestling. I mean, Saturday we're going to get Against All Odds, and Sunday we get that. I mean, if you're a wrestling fan, this is a great weekend for you. So, and we're going to have both on this channel. We're going to be doing watch-alongs for both. So Join us this weekend. Crazy weekend of wrestling, and we're gonna have a heck of a lot of fun. So DJ Duke saying I think is losing and going to the main roster. Yeah, I'm really excited for that $1 million uh, ladder match, the $1 million belt ladder match. I'm really excited to see that. And I guess we're starting off tonight with this summit. So um, wow, wow, yeah. Let's see here. I'm just gonna cycle through here. Sorry about that. But yeah, here we go. We're gonna kick off the night with this summit. Damian Robinson says, "What's up, insiders? How are you doing, Jeff?" Doing great, Damian. Glad to see you. And here we go, folks. We've got Scott D'Amore in the ring, and Tony Khan is now coming down to join Scott in the ring. So again, not I didn't expect this to start off the night, but hey, here we go. So let's see what happens here, folks. Starting the night. Tony Khan now has a mic. Scott has the mic. Scott says, I appreciate you coming here. Know you're a busy man, but welcome to the Impact Zone. Hi, Jesse Callen. He will be here shortly, I think. Scott Steiner saying, wait, I start watching Impact so I can find something different from AEW and Jabron. Hey, it's furthering the storyline, Scott. Scott talking about there is a little bit of a controversy, saying since they share a champion, they need to have a discussion about making changes to the match. And fashionably late comes Don Callis. Don Callis is now his interest music is playing. He's making his way. He's not at all in a hurry for this. He's making his way down to the ring right now. So let's see what Don has to say. The invisible hand that is Don Callis. Don saying, are the territories safe? Tony's holding the ropes. I gotta say, Tony Khan having the AEW Nike sneakers, nice touch. Nice touch. Don saying, here's the thing, I'm not here to cause any trouble or anything. He just wants to point out a few facts. So let's see what his facts are tonight. Don saying that Kenny Omega is the greatest investment that Tony Khan has in his portfolio. Questionable. Talking about Moose and Sammy Callahan here. Saying they're not afraid of Sammy Callahan, but from an investment perspective, he wants to point out some facts. Saying Sammy is on every blacklist of every promoter from here to everywhere, essentially. Scott's not happy with this. Talking about Sammy hitting Eddie Edwards back in the day with the bat. Ooh, talking about the Good Brothers kind of getting involved now. Saying Tony's not a fan of DQs. Saying Sammy is a dangerous wrestler. It's a part of the story, Scott Steiner. It's a part of the story. Saying they call it a Callahanism. Uh-oh. Don is laying out the case to not add Sammy to this matchup. We'll see what happens here. He's laying out some valid points, I think, from his perspective. I don't think they're valid, but he thinks they're valid. So now he's saying wins and losses matter. Don saying take the best athlete from Impact, which is Moose in his opinion, and the best one in AEW, which is Kenny, and we have a match. He is insulting Sammy at every pass. Scott going over to Tony and whispering in his ear, having a little side conversation. So let's see what they've come up with. Scott saying that Don is not a stupid man. He's very well articulated. He says they keep changing things on the fly. So this Saturday it's going to be one-on-one Kenny Omega versus Moose, according to Scott D'Amore. Jesse Callen saying the best part about saying Scott's not happy is that you're really technically saying Scott's not happy. He's not happy. We're getting a Callen corner before. Well, we can't get one this Saturday because we're doing a watch along, but here we go. Wow. Impact, Jesse. So are we going to Daly's place for this? So it looks like we're getting Moose versus Kenny at Daly's place. Does not want Sammy at Daly's place. Scott saying, hold on. One-on-one Moose versus Kenny. Best man wins. Whoa. So here we go. So Saturday, the winner of the Kenny and Moose, the Kenny Moose matchup will take on Sammy Callahan at Slammiversary. That's wow. Wow. So we're gonna have Moose versus Kenny at Daly's place. And the winner of that match will take on Sammy Callahan at Slammiversary. Wow. 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 What an announcement. What a way to start off. Wow. What do you guys think about that announcement? I'm really happy about this. I'm liking it. Let me know what you think in the chat. Big big time stuff there. Azan saying this is interesting. This is going to be interesting. Great things going on here. Yeah, this is great. One-on-one match this weekend, so no triple threat. But the winner takes on Sammy Callahan. Wow. And folks, we know that Moose recently signed somewhere. So is it a possibility that him going to Daly's place is a little bit of a tip of the cap? Little bit of a tip of the cap as to where Moose may be going. Could Kenny not be the last AEW talent to hold the Impact World Championship? Just something to think about there. Trent Hatchett saying Moose might be leaving. Could be the case. Could be the case. Let's see here. Azan saying we're finally going to see an Impact wrestler in Daly's place besides the Good Brothers. That's right. This is big. This is really big. Wow. Good stuff. The Will Jacks effect saying Mr. T. Khan is a genius. The Kook saying, I love this, Jeff. Moose invades AEW turf. That's right. Scott Steiner saying, what happened to Matt Stryker? Apparently, from reports, he had some obligations elsewhere, but he will be back. So, yeah. Wow, that's good stuff. Really good stuff there. J Hub saying Sammy will be in Jacksonville. They wouldn't have dropped that line about security if they didn't plan for Sammy to be there. And Khan dropped the line. We don't want Sammy in AEW. Jason already calling it, saying Sammy versus Kenny at Slammiversary. Sammy wins. Hey, I think that's something we could possibly see. I don't know if Moose returns. I think it's highly possible that Moose is out the door. But we shall see. We shall see, folks. Right now they're going over the card for this weekend and tonight's show as well. So right now, Gia is outside the door. The Good Brothers and Don Callis coming out with Kenny. Let's see what they're saying here. Kenny is here. Azan saying, do we see Kenny? Do we see Moose tomorrow night? Wow. Wally, I would say NXT or AEW. Uh-oh. Don Callis talking about a hit. Let's see what happens here. Slammiversary, Scott Steiner. Scott saying you guys want to get your hands on Sammy Callahan. Whoa. So Scott saying that to keep everything clear, the Good Brothers will take on Sammy and a partner of Sammy's choosing on Saturday. Wow. Don saying he has no friends. Wow, they're making it a street fight. Making it a street fight. Oh my goodness. So Don's directing traffic here saying we whoever he picks, we're gonna take care of both of them. So wow. It's crazy. Conrad saying I'm not sure how to feel about my against all odds picks now. The benefit of not giving predictions before now is I get to see all of this play out. So I'm not sure either. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Sean Rousset saying Steve Macklin could be Sammy's partner. Could be. Could be. Wow. Bates saying try to get back Dave Chris. Maybe. Maybe. Wow. This is going to be crazy, folks. I mean, we're the first 17 minutes of the show, and I mean, big major announcements already. So, what a way to kick off the night. And hey, thank you all for joining us, by the way. And if you don't mind, drop us a like on this video. We would really appreciate it. Let's get those likes up. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We would greatly appreciate it. Because listen, we're doing this all the time. We're doing Impact every week. We do our watch alongs of their pay-per-views. So, and this week is going to be crazy. We just got a lot of stuff to react to. So wow, what a night already. 17, 18 minutes into it. The Coug saying just when we think we have these storylines figured out, Impact and AEW throw us a curveball. Absolutely. Other Mother, what's up, Sam? How are you? Wow. This just means we've got a lot to talk about after the show. So if you don't mind, join us for After the Impact, 10:15 p.m. Eastern time. We got a lot to talk about now. So we shall see what our predictions are because man, insane stuff going on tonight. Scott Steiner saying I'm glad. Yeah, I'm not saying his name isn't an Impact anymore. Yeah, I am too. Let's see here. Right now we're getting a greatest promos flashback with Christian Cage. I think it's kind of fitting that we're seeing Christian Cage. James saying that segment was great. I thought it was going to be terrible. I didn't know what to make of it, James. So I'm really glad that I was pleasantly surprised there because I did not know what to make of what they were going to do. The Coug saying Against All Odds was already must see, but this takes it to another level. Damn, I agree. This is amazing. This is amazing. Let's see here. Melinda Ford saying Saturday night is going to be awesome. I agree. And we just got another match added to it. James saying I'm so hyped for Against All Odds. It's going to be a great night. It really is. And we'll be here. We'll be here for it. So, wow. Thank you for all joining us this evening. Wow, got a good crowd. Hopefully, Joe joins momentarily. We shall see. But wow, what a great way to start off the show. I was not expecting that. Not expecting that at all. Let's see here. Conrad saying Sammy and Kingston versus. Oh, that would be good. That will be good. Johnny Bates saying maybe Shamrock finally comes back. You know, adding that street fight element with Ken Shamrock would be nice. That'd be a nice way to bring him back. Man, I mean, What's your excitement level for Against All Odds now? I mean, it was already high for me, but my goodness, that just got me even more hyped. This was a funny promo here. Chad Schrader saying, "Whatever happened to that little guy that was dressed like Black Taurus that was with WWE?" God, I'm trying to think of what his name was. DJ Duke saying, "Moose better not join AEW. They can't afford to lose Moose, but I can see it." I'd hate to see him leave Impact Wrestling. I really would, but El Torito, that's right. Thank you, Scott Steiner. Jim Gore, what's up? Saying it's almost summer. Impact is showing the Christmas clip. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. We're getting a segment here with the most professional wrestler, none other than Brian Myers, talking about communication this week. Promo class. Oh boy, this is good stuff. Asking Sam Bill, what is a wrestling promo? And now he's got him taking notes. So saying a promo is a match and a match is a promo. He's going to have Sam Bill cut a promo. Steve G, I'm doing great. How are you doing? Matt Cardona. He's making Sam Bill cut a promo. Oh my goodness. Oh, he says you have a beautiful, hot fiance. I see what you're doing there, Impact. I like it. Brian Myers saying, "No, you can't be that nice to him. You gotta bury him. Bury him in this promo." Here we go. Joe's in the house, folks. Joe's in the house.
Yay!
Joe,
I made it.
You missed a hell of an open. I don't know.
I watched it.
Okay. What'd you think, man?
So smart because they put Moose in having him at Daly's place, but they kind of forgot about the Young Bucks, and I have a funny feeling that's who's going to end up interfering in the match since they're now there. But the fact that Sammy is going to get the winner,
yeah,
we kind of talked about that. We mentioned that as far as what Slammiversary, and so yeah, I mean that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It was weird with Tony because I couldn't tell whether or not he was. It was almost like he was wavering a little bit. I mean, yeah, he was dissing Impact a little bit, saying, "Oh, it's better to have it in Daly's place and stuff like that." So he's still kind of playing that, but now it almost seems like they're maybe teaming up a little bit against a greater evil.
Yeah. Wow. So we might get Tommy Dreamer and Sammy.
I see Tommy there now.
Yeah, against the Good Brothers Saturday, because that's a match that was added. The Good Brothers and against Sami Callihan and a partner of his choosing in a street fight.
Yes, I heard that as well. So what better person to be in a street fight than Tommy Dreamer?
Yeah,
that's awesome. This is going to be a tremendous weekend, dude. I am so looking forward to both of these shows. Yeah. Man, this is going to be a great weekend to be a wrestling fan, dude. Really cool weekend to be a wrestling fan. You got a pay-per-view Saturday and what looks to be an amazing pay-per-view Sunday. So, hello everyone. I was literally going to try to join from the car, and I was thinking about doing it, but then I thought better of it because I'm on the interstate and the highway noise would have sounded horrible. So I'm like, let me just rush to just try to get back as quick as I can. Sorry I'm late. I got stuck working late, unfortunately. But the good thing is they bargained with me, and I get to get out early on Saturday, which means I could be here for the start of the pay-per-view. So that is cool. But how are you all? Jeff, thank you for starting the show. Really, really appreciate that. I have a Coolada. I have a Dunkin' Coolada.
Those are so good.
Oh, the vanilla ones are amazing. I'm doing well, Steve G. Thank you for asking. Hi, Little T. Hello, Scott Steiner. Hey, the Coog. Hello, Jesse. What's Jesse saying to me? Jesse said, I'm docking your pay for tardiness.
No, you are just in time, buddy.
Oh, look who's on. Oh, I'm glad I didn't miss this one. Here we go. We've got Rosemary making her way down to the ring. This is going to be good because this has a lot of ramifications for the Saturday show as well.
That's right. That's right. So the winner of this, if Havok wins, is going
in that match.
Yep.
Yeah, this is going to be cool, man. This is going to be cool. What a day. Like, we just got good news all around. We finally got news about Bray Wyatt saying that he is not getting heat in the back and that they just purposely wanted him off TV for something. So that's great news because at least now we know, because we were really afraid that, with these cuts and everything like that, Jeff and I were talking about it too. And, you're always kind of having in the back of your mind that, geez, he hasn't been on TV. So again, we got good news there. I mean, this has been a great day, Jeff. It's been a good day for wrestling, man.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of the stuff on social media, but a lot of folks let me know what was going on in the chat. So yeah.
Yeah. It's been a cool day. I mean, you kind of get the best, and then you get the we got a little bit of crap slung at Raw on Monday, but I don't know. I didn't mind it. I know Jeff and I were talking. I thought it was a better Raw than it has been, and maybe I'm crazy, but yeah. But here we go. Havok is making her way down to the ring. So, like Jeff said, whoever wins, if Havok wins, she's in that match on Saturday. Scott Steiner says, see ya, Scott. Have a good one. Dylan saying, heard Alistair, but yeah, that's a weird story too. But again, a good story if that's what they're doing. Never admitting a mistake, which you don't see WWE do very often. They kind of maybe had to rethink things, Jeff, because where is Big E now? Like, Big E's now is lost. He's not on TV because they don't have an opponent for him because they were planning it to be Alistair. So, yeah. Hey, it's good to admit when you're wrong.
Yep.
Rosemary got off to a quick start here. Quick rights to the head of Havok. Havok down on the mat. I like the Against All Odds graphic. I didn't realize they missed this show last year because of COVID.
Yep.
So this is the first one then in a couple of years. So that's really cool. The rumors are going to be flying too about an Impact buyout now that they're in Daly's place.
Yep.
Going to be flying.
You know it. I was telling everyone earlier, I was like, could this be? I mean, we found out earlier this week that Moose has signed somewhere. Yep. Could this be a preview of his new home?
Of where he's going to be? Yeah, that's true. Could be. That could be. So, Joe, what are you having for dinner? Wally wants to know. I had to eat on the fly, man. I had to stop. Well, that's where I got the Coolada from. I stopped at Dunkin', and I just grabbed the bagel sandwich. I was like, I had breakfast for dinner. I had the bagel with egg, sausage, and cheese. So that and some hash browns. That was my dinner. So there you go. My wife made, though, I had a good lunch. My wife made turkey meatballs, which were really good. They were like small Swedish meatball size, and then mashed potatoes and gravy. So I had a really good lunch. So what's up, Jim Gore? Hello, other mother. And we're going to commercial. Rosemary now in that corner, getting the worst of it, and we fade to a commercial. Oh, man. Jeff, I'm sure you told all the guys to come after because we're going to do our predictions for Saturday.
That's right.
Don't forget to join us after the Impact. We come back at 10:15. We'll get out for a little bit, go and, have a drink, a bathroom break, whatever everybody needs, and then come back because we will have our predictions for what we think is going to happen on Saturday. And then, of course, I think Tazi's joining us eventually tonight, so he should be with us for that too. Jesse says, no, you're not. It was a better Raw, LOL. I thought so. I mean, I'm the first one to admit if I think Raw is bad. And it's been bad, but I thought it was a little better this week. I thought it was a little better. And I didn't mind the Alexa stuff as much as some other people did. You can nitpick it like you could anything. I mean, people saying it shouldn't have been Shayna, that they're disrespecting Shayna by putting her in that story, that it should be Nia and Shayna should be. Look, I don't know that Shayna even thinks about that, Jeff, and you could talk about that from a wrestling perspective. I mean, when you're not really in a story, aren't you kind of happy that they put you into something at that point? I mean, maybe it's not the thing, would she rather be wrestling Charlotte or Rhea? Probably.
Yeah.
But, I mean, who knows? We don't know. She could be a horror fan too. You know what I mean? Like sometimes these people enjoy this stuff.
I mean, for a wrestler, anytime, especially if it's a TV show, anytime you get screen time is good. And let's be honest, what has Shayna been doing other than the tag team stuff? What has she been doing? Not much.
Yep.
And a lot of people are like, she had this big, huge, dominant run when she first came in, ended up in the championship match at WrestleMania 36 against Becky.
Yep.
And, they built her up like she was a monster. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, now she's in tag team purgatory, essentially. So, I mean, what else do you want? I think this is a good opportunity for her to kind of be turned back into what she was previously. That's just my opinion, and I think this is a brilliant way to do it.
I'm starting to really believe that Vince enjoys the I can change a wrestler anytime I want to with either one of these gimmicks, with The Fiend or now with Alexa. So without having them be gone and then come back and be changed, you can kind of change them on the fly. And if this is what's going to happen, like Jeff just said, and if they're going to change her, then what better way to do it? If they drive her crazy and she goes, and she completely changes her character, well, hey, then that's great. That's great. Conrad, hello. How are you, man? Jesse's on a roll. Insiders are nice enough to give us a 15-minute break to go take a dump and eat a slice of pizza and come back. All at the same time, Jesse? I hope not. We even have time to wash our hands. Oh, God. Azan White is singing some Prince in the chat. Little Red Corvette.
His birthday was a few days ago.
Oh, happy birthday, man. Hope you enjoy.
No. Prince's birthday.
Prince. Yeah, you know what? They have a Prince channel now on Sirius Radio, and they're actually releasing an unreleased album of his too. I think comes out this Friday if it hasn't come out already. But you always have that. Whenever an artist passes away, they kind of will dig up some stuff, that tracks and things that they may have been working on prior, or things like that, and they have like a posthumous album. That happens a lot. But I did hear one of the songs. It's pretty cool. No Raw segment is worse than This Is Your Life, Bailey. Hey, Wes, how are you? Hey, James Chadwick, what's going on? James says, ew, pizza. James not a pizza fan. Back elbow from Havok as we get back from the commercial to the head of Rosemary, and Rosemary is a bit dazed, pulling her back again with another one. I'm going to go out on a limb, Jeff, and say Havok is probably going to win this because I think they want to have that. I think they want to have that triple threat.
Yeah.
Which, as we said before, kind of can save the champion in a lot of ways. If they want Deanna to walk out with that title, that's kind of the way to do it. And then they could go into a program with these two if they really want to. Got her in a full Nelson. Ooh. Look at that.
How do you see a full Nelson?
Right. Other than Bobby Lashley. Nice, right?
Yeah.
Old school. Old school. Lorana Nation. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? We're doing well. Pizza, says Jesse. Dylan, I heard Alistair. Well, yeah, that's a rumor, Dylan. I mean, you know, rumors are rumors until they're not. So, yeah, you know, they could be trying to bring him back. That's kind of what everybody's saying. Kind of admitting a mistake, and we'll see. We'll see. Unreleased Prince album. Let the Prince's Alive theory start. What is he on the island with Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix and Tupac? Yeah, all those guys are living on an island somewhere. Jesse's talking about bowels. Each of us should know our bowels. Good Lord. Good Lord. I was on Still Singing Prince. I've got what I've been listening to that Yacht Rock channel, which I absolutely love. And I've got JoJo stuck in my head. I don't remember the name of the guy that does the song either now. But I have that I had that stuck in my head. I had Air Supply stuck in my head. I heard I'm All Out of Love on the way home. See, it just proves never to burn a bridge in case you can return, says James Chadwick. Very true. Yeah, Alistair definitely didn't say anything bad. Both women dazed now here. Rosemary looks to get some momentum. Nice spear. Takes her down. Count to... Got her. Wow. That shocked me. Wow. I'm literally shocked. I thought for sure Havok would win. Big spear right there from Rosemary. Rosemary wins clean.
That's awesome.
Oh, maybe Jeff's right. Maybe Rosemary's getting her push. Maybe Rosemary, the one to dethrone Deanna. Wow. Jeff was saying that could be a decay party with the tag team titles, and maybe Rosemary brings the women's title home, and it's a big decay celebration. Be awesome.
Wow.
I would love that. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. And look who comes in to pick the bones. Kimberly, and there's Deanna. And now Deanna's going to try to she's going to try to take her out before she can even make it on Saturday. Who's going to come out? Well, we know someone's going to make their way down. Who's going to come out?
Somebody has to.
Yep. Someone's going to come down. Who's going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's going to help them? Be cool if Nevaeh came down.
Would be.
Haven't seen Nevaeh in a while.
True.
Susan wants a mic.
You know what would really be cool, Joe, is this somehow, some way, we just get a switch here and we get Su Yung.
Oh, that would be awesome. You have Suki. Yeah. Tasha versus Kimberly right now. Well, there you go. Ask and you shall receive.
Well, Tazzy.
Here it comes. Maj says, wow, Rosemary won. Says Jim's a happy man. As am I. Damien says Rosemary wins. Tazzy heard in case your wife is coming up soon. Yeah, Tazzy won't be here till around 9-ish, so he's going to miss it.
Yeah.
Wally said, see, I knew Rosemary would win. Wally called it as well.
He did.
Love Havok's reactions. They attack, and she says, what the F? Yeah, right. Kimberly says Johnny Bates out of nowhere. Johnny Bates out of nowhere. I was on still singing in the chat.
You know,
Zon's in a singing mood.
You know
What's
how
that?
you know how Bates is always trying to like get me into a singles matchup.
Yes.
We decided they were going to be tag team partners instead.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
But what he doesn't know, well, never mind. I can't say that out loud because we can't give away the storyline. So
Are you getting the mystery partner?
maybe there's a heel turn coming.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to have that live on our channel.
I know.
We're going to have it live.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have it.
Azan, are you singing Kenny's? Is that Kenny Loggins now you're singing? I think that's what it is. There have been times in my life I've been wondering why. Still, somehow, I believe we'd always survive. If this is it, yes, that's Kenny Loggins. That's a good song. That's a good song. Did you hear, Jeff and Joe? Clarence Williams passed away.
Yep.
Who played in Purple Rain and Tales from the Hood and Mob Squad, classic Rip to a Legend, rest in peace to a legend and half baked Danny Barron. I did not hear that.
He played Prince's dad in Purple Rain.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Azan said the Bucks are winning. No, they better win. If they lose tonight, they're done. If you are new to the channel, well, first of all, thank you all who joined us tonight. We really appreciate that. Thanks for being here along with us to do this watch along for Impact tonight. If you are new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button. We really appreciate that. Share the video if you know anybody who likes Impact or maybe just kind of wants to get into some new wrestling and you want to kind of spread the word. Share the video as well with people. Throw up a like before you leave tonight. And, of course, if you want to find out when we're going to have stuff on, hit that notifications button as well. So, yes, thank you to everybody who's here. We got a nice little crowd here tonight for Impact, so that's cool. Very cool. Stacy's mom.
Oh, goodness.
I'm shocked the Suns beat LeBron. Azan says, I'm not really shocked. The Suns are pretty good. The Suns are pretty good. And LeBron was coming off a pretty rough injury, and Anthony Davis, without him, they're not the same team. So when are you guys going to start doing those storyline things on Abby's window? I don't know. Jeff might have an answer for that one, Wally. I don't know.
Stay tuned. We might make an announcement this Monday.
Cool. There you go. There you go. Joe singing Kenny Loggins needs to be the intro now. No, we can't do that because someone would end up probably claiming our videos then every week, and that would be no good. We don't want that to happen. I'll be stopping by after the Impact show. Cool. Yeah. Going to do our predictions for Saturday. Right. Joe Don says you're really a footloose. Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald were in literally. It's so funny, dude. Honestly, when you listen to that Yacht Rocks channel, you can hear Michael McDonald in so many songs you had no clue he was even in, and you can just hear him singing background vocals. And I have to see that man in concert at some point. I really do. I really do.
I have like all of his solo stuff too.
His solo albums, like from this like the 80s and stuff, were really good, really good. That's why I changed my name to Yamo Be There, because I absolutely love that song. It's a great song the way it is, but the fact that Michael McDonald sings in that too, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Roman Reigns versus Ray. Yeah, it looks that way. We're going to have a little revenge angle because Roman beat up his son, obviously, on SmackDown. So, yeah. Also hearing the rumors, man, looks like we're getting John Cena and Roman. That's SummerSlam. You can't see him. You can't see him.
Honestly, I can't wait for that because I want to hear the pops from the positive fans, and then I want to hear the other fans singing along. John Cena sucks.
Right? We haven't heard that in a while. Yeah, that's
Oh.
true. That'd be cool. Is he from St. Louis? Is on? I didn't know. Yamo Be There. It's a great song. Great song. Kimberly does not get the respect she deserves. Kimber's a good wrestler.
She is. She really is.
Kimber with the headlock throws her into the corner. Did you hear the comments Triple H made, Jeff? Oh, not good.
Luckily we don't have our podcast.
Oh boy, did he get?
Oh God,
he got himself into a little hot water, I'd imagine. Look, I get it. Is it sour grapes because it's Mickey James? Maybe, but oh boy, that's not. I mean, and you kind of so the articles that came out about it look very clickbaity because they really bury him in the titles. He was on a conference call today. If you haven't heard it, he was talking about people are asking him if the WWE is ever going to have an all women's pay per view, and he kind of said, "Well, no, we did that. We've done that already. And then he made other comments that weren't very good. But he did. I mean, he did go on to after that whole fiasco. He kind of went and made some good points later in the speech. But oh man, it wasn't good. It was not good.
Yeah, he suffered today from a disease we like to call foot and mouth.
Diarrhea of the mouth, I call it sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of those where someone like you got to question the people that are surrounding him, because that's one of those where you got to have somebody in the back like this, like,
yeah, cut it.
Like,
Yeah,
cut it, man, cut it.
Yeah, especially because they really literally have such a great women's division in NXT.
Yeah,
and you kind of think that when you say things like that, you're going to lose the locker room a little bit. They're going to hear that, and then they're going to be like, oh, well, obviously he doesn't think very much of us. So, I don't know.
It's so short-sighted, too, to say that all of the best women's wrestlers are here in this company.
It is. I mean, I get it. You have to promote your own company. I get that. But, yeah, he did come out and say they're all here, and if they're not here, they want to be here. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty disrespectful to a lot of women we're seeing here, a lot of women on AEW, women in other companies, Ring of Honor, NWA. It's kind of disrespectful statement.
Yeah.
Silly, really silly. James said he just plain and simple effed up. He did. Yeah, he did. I wouldn't be shocked at all if a couple days go by and he comes out and tries to correct himself as to what he maybe meant. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, he needed to take a swig from a nice tall glass of shut the hell up earlier.
Yeah, I agree. It's you did, like Jeff said, sometimes whether it's a conference call, social media, whatever it is that's getting recorded, man, you really, really have to think before you talk. You really, really do. And some people just talk from the heart, but when you do that, you're taking a risk that people are going to know what you really think. So, Azan's ahead of us.
Like way ahead of us.
Yeah. DJ Duke says, what do you think about AOP? Yeah, apparently the rumor of AOP being retired was greatly exaggerated. They obviously are not. And they came out and said so today. And there it is. Kimber is the loser today, and Susan is not happy. Tasha Steeles wins. Fire and Flava are on a roll.
They are. Yes, they are.
Susan not happy. Deanna not happy. That's all good, dude. I know everybody's ahead of us by now. It's a weekly thing. Derek K. Joe and Jeff, I'm new here. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I got a possibility since Havok lost. What if Havok helps Diener and joins her, almost like a bodyguard, and we get heel Havok? That could very well happen.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Deonna Purrazzo. Oh, look at this.
Getting a little scrap.
Getting a little after the match festivities. Yeah, here comes Rosemary and Havok. Look at this. Oh, that might lead to something right there, Jeff.
You know what, Joe?
Oh, could we be getting? Oh, I'd love to see. I'd mark out if I could see that. If I could see Rosemary and Susan go at it, and Sue Young go. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Big slam by Havok, and now they've got Deonna. Look at this. Oh, takes her down.
Whoa.
Almost looking like Rosemary and Havok working together a little bit.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Joe, it could be like this could happen. We could see Rosemary dethrone Deonna, and then we could see at Slammiversary Havok and Rosemary dethrone Fire and Flavor.
Oh, okay.
What do you think about that possibility?
Dude, that would be awesome. Dude, that would be awesome. I mean, look at them. They look like they're best buddies now.
I know. It's crazy.
Oh, dude, that would be amazing if Havok joined Decay. Uh-oh, a Macklin promo.
Yeah, here we go. Man.
Wow. Whoa.
Can you imagine this dude in freaking Violent by Design?
All right. Give me more of that. Josh Alexander.
Face still messed up, man.
Josh has been waiting for an opportunity like that for 16 years.
That's the man. Honestly, I've rewatched the match twice.
Yeah. That was an amazing match. What a match that was! What a match!
Like I was at work working on a bunch of stuff, and I was like, I just need something on, kind of white noise, I guess, and I turned it on, and man,
so good. Ace Austin. Couldn't tell you how to do your job, champ. Only person you have to worry about is me. Whoa. Pretty confident for a guy beat a bunch of times. Did Ace shave his eyebrows? Chad wants to know, maybe? Kind of looking a little thin in the eyebrow area. I agree, especially on the right side there. Never count out Ace Austin, though. That's a bad mistake.
Thin in the eyebrows and heavy on the shadow.
He did.
But you know what, though? I got to give him props. And I was going to ask you this question. How awkward do you think it is for Gia and Ace to be right there as he's cutting a promo knowing that they date each other?
Yeah,
How awkward it is for them.
That's good though. I mean, not a lot of people might be able to do that.
Yeah.
It might be hard for them to do that, but yeah, that's. Can the X Division champ still cash in the title for a world title shot, or has that stopped? I didn't know that was a thing. Can they do that?
They have in the past.
Ooh, that would be something to bring out of the woodwork. Nobody, I bet you a lot of people wouldn't remember.
Tell you this though, I'd love to see Josh challenging for that title.
Did they do it like a Money in the Bank where you could just run down and do it whenever you want to, or did they do it where you had to actually challenge just that you had to say it ahead of time?
I've honestly seen it done both ways, and I'm trying to remember who did it just the rundown way. I'm trying.
Could you imagine if, I mean, honestly, like, that would be incredibly intelligent if he did that at Slammiversary. I mean, let him and Callahan beat the crap out of each other. If it is Kenny or Moose, whoever, let them beat the crap out of each other in whatever kind of match that is, and then run down and grab the. Oh wow, that would be cool.
You know what, man? Seeing Jade, aka Mia Yim, makes me sad because I really need to see her back on TV.
Yeah, I'm hoping that she comes back soon. I wonder. Yeah, They kept saying she's going to appear on SmackDown at some point. I'm wondering. I don't know. I'm wondering when. Maybe that's another thing they're going to save for fans. I don't know. I'd rather have Feast or Fired back. That match was great.
I thought I remembered someone doing it like a rundown. Maybe I'm getting that confused with somewhere else. It's possible. As much wrestling as I've consumed over the years.
Yeah, they're all done differently, probably.
It's very possible that I just imagined that, or I really wanted that to happen in a couple of cases.
Dude, that would be cool. That would be cool. Beautiful people. The beautiful people. Dude, NXT was fire last night, man. Tuesday night. Oh, it was so good. That whole thing with the $1 million belt is fantastic. That is fantastic, man. I absolutely love it. Johnny Bates says you're thinking of Feast or Fired cash-in. Option C has always been announced ahead. Well, there you go. Cool. Thank you, Johnny Bates. I need Feast or Fired Ultimate X match, King of the Mountain to return. Yeah, I want to see an Ultimate X match.
You know what? Scott D'Amore, since you clearly listened to our show.
You clearly listen enough to know that you put the K on and I can't watch. Yes. Yeah.
Please give us an Ultimate X at Slammiversary.
Seriously?
Please.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Petey Williams. So we're getting the tag match. Trey Miguel on his way down to the ring. This should be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Lethal Lockdown, James says as well. How about Matt Cardona over the weekend impersonating one John Moxley and showing up in a ring, huh?
Dude, that was awesome. I've rewatched that clip like 15 times at least. Did you hear that pop?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. When people thought it was Moxley and then the boos right after when he took the foot off.
They were so confused, but in the best possible way.
He might be one of the most hated people now in wrestling. Literally, like I think he was saying he was on Busted Open and they were talking to him about it, and he was saying that he was getting people like kicking the stall when he was in the bathroom, like knowing that was him. Like they're screaming and yelling at him when he's in the bathroom and stuff. He's gonna catch a lot of hate.
Yeah.
Rohit in the ring now with Petey Williams. Nice shoulder block off the ropes, and Petey Williams goes down. Rohit kind of just dusting himself off. Jumping over and over under. Rohit goes around the other. Well, look at this. Petey stops him Shot to the midsection from Rohit, and again off the ropes.
He's so good, Joe.
He is. He is. You know, it's funny. It's really hard to tell in wrestling today. Heels from faces sometimes.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard to do. The line is so blurred that you don't know who to root for. And, you know, the fact that he is still, you know, from when we talked to him on our show, and he's still to this day, you know, enjoying playing just a downright classic heel. And you don't see it a lot. You really don't. It's just something that's kind of been lost a little bit. And I'm always going to respect him for that, because, you know, not many people will do that, especially today. You just don't see it, and I love it. Well, this should be a good exchange. Trey Miguel and Chris Bay are in the ring now. Look at this. Look at this. Head scissors. Gets right back up, right off the rope. Come back to, oh, good Lord. And again.
Crazy.
All of that. And they're back up standing looking at each other.
Crazy.
Tries to jump over the top. Oh, Trey catches him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, look at that. Arm drag. Drop kick. Oh, what a drop kick from Trey. Head into the turnbuckle, and now he's going to make a tag. Here comes P.D. Williams. I would to see Christian back in an Impact. I would love to see, I'm sure you're saying I would love to see Christian back in an Impact Wrestling ring. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. They're going to continue this stuff with AEW. You might. You might. Chris Bay now takes him over to the corner and tags in Rohit. Rohit back in with a kick to the midsection to P.D. Williams. P.D. now turning around with some rights. Goes into the ropes. Hooked on. P.D. up and over him to the outside of the apron. Now Chris tries to get involved. No, and he gets a shot and goes off the apron. Kick to the head of Bay, but then Rohit took advantage. Now the referee's distracted, so he's over in the corner with Trey Miguel, and boots to the face and the chest from Chris Bay.
Joe, I'm still here. I'm just going to try to eat real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, dude. Do what you got to do. Nice move there from Rohit. Goes for a cover. 1, 2. Ooh, close. 2.5. Here's something you don't see a lot anymore, and I hate that you don't see it. Wiping your feet on the apron.
Respect.
Yes. Boot to the throat now from Chris Bay to P.D. Williams. P.D. Looking the worse for wear over in that far corner. Now a boot back to Chris Bay. Shot to the throat. Another one to the right side of the head. No, now. Nice. Nice suplex there by Chris Bay. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Nope. 2 count. 2 count. Just listening to the stream and knitting, says Other Mother. Look at that.
Knitting.
That's a lot. That's a lost art, too. I don't see that much anymore.
I wish I could knit sometime.
Right. From what I understand, and people who I knew that used to do that, my grandmother used to do that, they said it's very relaxing to do that. I know no one will care about this, but I can't wait for the Euros to start tonight, says James Chadwick. Dude, whatever makes you happy, man. Kick out at 2 there again by P.D. Williams.
I just want to know how you have time to watch something else, Joe.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. With the NWA Women's Pay-Per-View, I hope it also sees the in-ring return of Velvet Sky. Yeah, that's going to be kind of cool because, I mean, obviously, you're not going to see people from, you're not going to see. I mean, at least according to what Triple H said, you're not going to see people that are under contract, as he put it, that'll show up there. So you're not going to see people from WWE end up there. You're not going to see, it's going to be a lot of indies. You're going to see, people who are willing to work with NWA. So who knows? I mean, they've been working with AEW, so you might see some AEW folks that will show up there. Goes for the cover.
Oh my God.
Jeff, maybe Holiday will show up. That'd be cool.
I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's criminal she's not on TV somewhere yet.
I agree. But yeah, you might see a lot of people, even people who are out there, like I said, like Velvet Sky. You might see some people from ECW come back. That people that could still go. Oh, Petey Williams, nice move there. Oh, nice takedown. Nice takedown by Petey. Now Rohit right back up. Rohit tosses Petey Williams out. Oh, Trey's in there now with Rohit. Nice moves there by Trey Miguel. Back elbow. Oh, look at this. Tried the backhand. Oh, big knee from Rohit. Oh, Rohit got caught by Petey Williams. Oh. Trey taking him down. This might be the beginning of the end. Let's see. What's he going to do? Oh, he's got the submission locked in. Petey Williams is making his way in there. That's it. Rohit taps.
Yep.
Rohit taps. Petey Williams and Trey Miguel. How does NWA have enough women to put on? They don't. They don't, Steve. But that's, Mickey's going to get as many people as she can. Oh, Ace Austin and Madman Fulton now have entered the ring. And they're taking everyone out. Trey Miguel getting taken out by Ace Austin. Madman Fulton beating up on Rohit. Of course, these are all people that were going to be in that match. So they're trying to, and here comes Josh.
Wow.
Oh, Madman Fulton tries a quick kick to Josh Alexander. He caught him. What's he do? Oh, he tries to turn in the ankle lock, but Ace Austin gets a kick to the side of the head. And now they're going right after Josh Alexander. 2-on-1 here. 2-on-1. Yeah, they were trying to draw him out. They baited him. Slap to the face from Ace. Chris Bay now back into the action. Josh now back going after Ace in the corner with some boots.
Breaking down.
Oh, it is breaking down. Madman Fulton trying to show a little strength. They've got a 3-on-1 going now against him. Bay, Rohit, and Petey Williams all going up against Madman Fulton to try and take out the big man. Oh, Petey Williams grabbing the hair and holding his hair out over the ropes. Petey going up top.
Is he going to go up
top? Oh, look at this.
He's going to hit a destroyer.
They are. Look at this. Ultimate destroyer. Oh, he did. Oh, look at that. Canadian destroyer. Woo!
They believe Muscle himself.
Madman Fulton is out. And Ace Austin is out on the outside of the ring. Well, that backfired.
Yeah.
That backfired. What women from ECW? Well, I don't know if any of the women from ECW can come back and do it anymore. I mean, that's, you're getting up Francine, obviously. I mean, I don't know if any of them if they're still active wrestlers or could be wrestling. Willie Mack. Uh-oh, Jeff. Is Willie Mack going to get knocked out again?
I hope he brings a pillow and a blanket.
Right. The craziest fan gimmick has to go to the relationship the fans had interacting with Mizdow. He was fantastic in that role, and the fans loved that gimmick, says DJ Joseph.
It was great.
Yeah, it was. I agree. That was crazy, says Sean Rousset. It was. I'm sure there'll be women from Thunder Rosa's promotion. Yeah, I'm sure. She's got that whole promotion in Texas, that thing that where she wrestled Dave LaGreca. So yeah, I'm sure there will. There's a lot of women on the indies as well that they can bring in.
I mean, I will say NWA has brought in quite a few women recently.
They have. Yeah.
Obviously, they need more to pull this off, but I think that's a part of it, though. I think they want. I think they want to work with other promotions. I think that's the whole point of them doing this, is to, reach across promotions and do this. I mean, it's like a big middle finger to a different company because they refuse to do it.
It is. Yeah, and don't think for a second that Mickey is not loving this.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the garbage bag. That kind of stuff comes back to haunt you sometimes. Breaking news, Disney has come to terms on the release of Loki. Yeah, Loki was fantastic. I watched it last night. I thought it would be. And I just love him in that role. It was really good. It's going to have a lot of ramifications on the MCU, but it was really good. The Coog says, I was already a big Thunder Rosa fan, but my respect for her went up 1,000%. Paul Levesque, a.k.a. Triple H, deserved that response from her due to his arrogance. Thunder Rosa responded to Triple H. I did not see that. Where was it, on Twitter? I'll have to look at that. Was it on Twitter? I didn't see. I kind of figured he was going to get backlash.
Oh, he's going to get it from everywhere if he has.
Yeah, I kind of figured he would. You better watch it. He doesn't get it from his own, Oh, there it is. She pinned it too. The best female wrestlers are not located in one company, not even in one country. They are spread over many companies and many countries. Talented women across the globe, said Thunder Rosa.
Yep.
It's very true.
I will say this. If you're the company that wanted Thunder Rosa to be a referee, I wouldn't have a whole heck of a lot to say. Just something.
Some would say WrestleMania Backlash. Yeah. Where the hell is Tessa Blanchard, says DJ Joseph. I have no clue, dude. Maybe she'll show up at the NWA thing. I mean, if she's not doing anything, if she's not signed, that would be a get for them, obviously. I mean, remember, Mickey, I'm sure, probably knows a lot of people. Between her and her husband, they probably know a lot of people. And she's got a lot of influence. So she can probably bring some people in that are be kind of shocking to see.
Yeah.
So... She cracks me up, Tennille Dashwood.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about me. Conrad says, I'll show myself out. It's all right. We're allowed. It's going to be the best episode, says Caleb with a K. James Chadwick's favorite show. I would venture to say that Caleb and Tennille might get on James's favorite wrestler list. I would venture to say, because he just loves he loves Caleb. I'm surprised, James. Caleb doesn't make your list more than anyone else.
Big fan of Caleb.
You should make a not favorite list of the week. Because Caleb would be on it. Johnny Swinger would be on it. Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. Could wait outside. Oh, that was a diss. They've got a gift. Oh my God, they have a T-shirt. James Chadwick, you've got to buy that shirt.
Yes.
James, you need that shirt. You need that shirt. Taylor Wilde might be dead and no one cares.
Yeah, she went missing and no one's.
She's locked up somewhere in the behind the Impact stage. Jordan got a little tan.
Yeah.
Jordan getting some tan action going on. Loads of amazing women wrestlers everywhere. Haley J, Ari Alexander, and more in OVW. Roxy Rue, and Chrissy Vane, and more in ARW. Miranda Gordy, and more in SWE Fury. James has a mad face. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh. Jordan Grace and Tennille Dashwood.
Oh.
Taylor Wilde interviewed Nikki Cross this past week on our podcast. Form of a question. She gave her a rock. Wow. It doesn't matter what you want to do. Wow. Jordan Grace getting her rock on.
Whoa.
Tennille's a little upset. Caleb can't even do the outro.
I know.
Let's put Kimber over Camille and everyone's happy. Yeah, congrats to Camille, by the way. That really was the big event that happened on NWA, because from what I heard and what I understand about the main event, the ending was not good with Nick Aldis and Trevor Murdoch. But yeah, look, Camille deserves it. And it was great to see her get that win. Violence by design.
If you get a chance, Joe, go back and watch that BTI match between Diener and Crazy Steve. It was really good.
I had that on too. I caught a little bit of it, but I couldn't watch it so much. I was listening to it more so in the car, but I did have it on. Yeah, I will. I'll have to go check that out. Crazy Steve won, I know.
Yeah. Man.
Joe Doring and Eddie Edwards tonight. Soon, I bet we get the Iconics as a guest for Tennille. That'd be cool, Steve G, but I still am thinking they're going to AEW. I think that's too much talent, and I think that they have to, they're still improving that women's division, and I think they could really use a really good women's tag team there. So I just think that's too much of a. I think that's too much for them to let go. I think they'll sign them. Mickey's interview on Busted Open was great. She almost broke down a couple times when she heard how much the fans support her in the industry. Was she on recently? I know she was on a while ago.
I believe sometime this week, Joe.
Was she on the last couple days? I don't get to hear it on my days off. I listen to it when I'm going to work, so I didn't hear it on Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. Thomas thank you so much for subscribing. We really appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, I hope you're enjoying the show. I hope you are enjoying Impact. If you're new to Impact Wrestling as well, and if you are, make sure you come back out with us on Saturday, because we are doing the pay-per-view this coming Saturday at 7:30. So come back for that. Now let's watch this again. Now here's the Slammiversary. Let's see if anybody else is going to get.
Let's see.
Let's see if they changed it. No, okay, same thing, I think. Yeah, I didn't see anybody new. Same thing, I think. Miro versus Evil Uno. Damn, AEW are just killing their ratings. Joe, or is it Violent by Chadwick? Right, yeah. VBD, BBC. Do you think NWA Women's Pay-Per-View is going to be a success, even though NWA don't have that much buzz? Well, look, you get somebody like Mickey promoting it. I think it'll get a lot. Look, you're going to have people like probably Thunder Rosa. You're going to have people who are in the limelight that will certainly promote it. And look, I'm sure Fight TV is going to promote the hell out of it. It's a big thing for them. So yeah, I think it will. I think they'll get people watching. I think there'll be eyes on it. Best spot for AOP, unless that's a topic for Saturday. Oh man, I don't know, Jeff. What do you think? I don't. I'm gonna say, and not just because we're watching it, but I'm gonna say Impact or Ring of Honor is what I'm gonna say for AOP. Because I don't know. I don't see them going to AEW. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't see it because their tag team division is just so loaded there. Yeah. They have more than I think that they could use. So I don't know. I just think Impact or Ring of Honor, maybe New Japan. Maybe New Japan would be a good one.
I was going to say New Japan, or here's something that, well, 3 places for me. New Japan, Impact, or MLW.
Yeah, MLW is a good call.
I wouldn't mind seeing them show up there. I mean, and honestly, I could see him go back to I could see him going back to NXT maybe.
If they'll have them back, yeah.
If they'll have them back. Why not?
Yeah. Can't wait. And I'm also a WWE fan, says Thomas. Cool, man. Well, we're happy you joined us tonight. We do all the WWE pay-per-views as well. So we do pretty much all the pay-per-views that are out there. So yeah, well, we're glad you subscribed. Hope you're enjoying the show. Rated R Wrestling says Walter returned on NXT UK earlier today. Did see that? I saw they crowned the new women's champion today too. I 100% agree with you about AEW needing women, but I have no confidence in Tony Khan signing them. His track record says he won't sign anyone. I don't know about that. I think he wants talent as much as the next person, and if he can stick it to WWE in any way, I think he would take the chance. New Japan, they would be monsters, says Conrad. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Hey yo, Sonny Wolf, what's going on? Is Kenny Omega in a feud with Moose? Yes, Kenny Omega will be fighting Moose on Saturday. Yeah, if you just joined us, they will be having their match in Daly's Place, the home of AEW. That was announced earlier tonight. Wally says they left you guys a message on Twitter. I'll check it out when I get a minute. Reality of Wrestling, LOL. I was thinking AOP could be a part of NXT Diamond Mine. Oh, okay. Okay.
Man, Big Joe.
This man is a big dude. A big dude. Thomas said this should be a great match. Yeah. Yep. Him and Eddie Edwards.
Man.
Violent by Design already lost the match tonight, so
yeah.
Sure they're looking to get a win here. Eddie Edwards on his way out. Some say he is the face of Impact Wrestling. He was on Busted Open earlier today, talking about things.
Yeah, I really enjoyed his title run, this last title run that he had.
Yeah. Sonny, what have I missed? Well, the start of it with that summit, basically what happened there is Kenny and Moose are going to fight, but they're going to fight at Daly's place, so the home of AEW. Mm-hmm. And supposedly that will not, because they won't get any interference from the Good Brothers who are fighting in Impact. But you're kind of not remembering the Young Bucks. So I think maybe Moose might have his hands full anyway with some interference, but it just may not be the Good Brothers. So they're going to fight in Daly's place. And then the winner of that match is going to face Sami Callihan at Slammiversary. So that happened. We also had Rosemary beat Havok clean. And then Rosemary and Havok kind of joined forces a little bit. And beat up Deonna Purrazzo, Kimberly, and Susan. So that was kind of cool. I might be wrong, but Doring is totally the JBL look. He's got a little cowboy, a little JBL, and I'm not sure. Yeah.
A little bit of that.
Are you guys shocked Kenny's been on Impact a lot? No, I'm not shocked at all. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's what they wanted to do. Face of Impact has to be Tessa Blanchard. Yeah, Tessa's been gone for a while. She burned a lot of bridges, Steve. She burned a lot of bridges, and I don't know. I don't think that they would bring her back. I really don't. I really don't think they'd bring her back. Diamond Mine will be like Raw Underground, I think. Maybe. Doring takes Eddie Edwards and throws him to the opposite side, comes back in with a shoulder, back elbow to the back of the head.
I so want to see him and Kojima on Saturday.
That's going to be a great match. Those two have history.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. Steve G says, I saw the laughs. I saw the laughs, Steve. I get it. Yeah, who knows with Tessa? Who knows where she is? There have been so many rumors about her and stuff like that, but who knows? We'll see. We shall see. Oh, big back elbow goes for the cover. It's a 2 count. And Eddie Edwards kicks out. The last advert for Diamond Mine, it said opening soon. When does that start?
Woo.
Just another wrestling show for James to watch.
Yeah. Man, I wonder if Eddie Edwards is going to have a boot print on his chest after that.
Right.
I mean, he basically just got punted like halfway across the
I wonder when they're going to – so they're definitely going back in front of fans for Slammiversary, right?
Yeah, they are.
That's their return in front of fans. Yeah, that's going to be big, man. That's going to be big for them.
Yeah.
That's the show that sold out in what, like minutes?
30 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's going to be – see, and that's what I'm saying. If they're going to get that belt off of Omega, that's when they're going to do it. No doubt that's when they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Big, huge celebration for the promotion. Joe and
Kojima
have had great matches in All Japan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ton of history.
Edwards on the outside. Oh, Rhino drags him down, goes for a clothesline and misses. And Eddie Edwards comes back with a shot to the head. And then Big Joe goes running into him. He pulls the top rope and he goes over the top. Comes right back, but a drop kick to the knees knocks him back down. Uh-oh. Oh, he was going to go, but he's caught by Diener, and there's the interference. There's
Man.
the interference, but it doesn't matter because here comes Violent by Design into the ring. Kojima!
We talked about this earlier. Azan asked about our thoughts on DQ finishes and everything, and I made mention as long as it advances a storyline and it's not constantly done, I'm okay with it. Like this, I'm good with.
Yep. Dorian going off the ropes. Kojima ducks underneath him. Big clothesline knocks the big man out of the ring. And Violent by Design now is grabbing him and like, nope, don't go back in. Holding him out. Ooh, Rhino pulling him by the hair. Wants to get back in there, but he's pulling him by the hair. Won't let him go back in.
Man.
No finish there. Azan says Diener keeps messing up. Yeah, I think that's on purpose. Yeah, I think that's part of the storyline. I think something's going to happen with Diener. The Coog says with Serena Deeb, Thunder Rosa, Camille, hopefully Deanna, talent from Impact, AEW, AAA, Mission Pro, and maybe talent from Stardom or other Japanese promotions, it will be a great show. I agree. You might get to see a lot, some women from the indies that you don't normally see as well, who deserve some spotlight. So, and I'm sure that's what Mickie James had in mind. Do they still have Lucha Underground Wrestling? Thomas says not anymore. It's part of MLW now. When are you going to need more modes? I have no idea what you mean, dude.
Hold on. I'm sending you a private chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. I think I got it.
Yeah.
I'm a little slow on the uptake, but I think I got it. James Chadwick, you're going to be the first full-time pro wrestling viewer and get paid for it. Oh, James would love it. That'd be a fantastic job for James Chadwick. I mean, speaking of a free agent, Jeff, here's a little promo with Awesome Kong.
Yeah.
It was just released.
Very true.
See, that's what I mean. Like, you don't know, who may show up, Some people that have been released and that aren't under contract and don't have any kind of a wait period to go out and do stuff. Yeah. Mods, Gus, yeah. I figured that's what you meant. I don't know. That's always a crazy question. I think we're pretty good now. But there always might be something we may think about down the road. We'll see. Obviously, if when the channel grows and we get bigger shows going on where we're gonna need to control the chat a little bit more than what we do now, might be a time to do that.
Yeah.
Taylor Wilde and Awesome Kong. Where is Taylor? I hope she's not hurt. I hope she didn't get hurt. We're just not hearing about it.
I hope not.
Found out today that Shotzi Blackheart's hurt.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently a fan tweeted her or DM'd her or something like that and asked her that directly and said, are you hurt? And she responded, yes. So that's unfortunate.
That is.
I hope it's not very bad that she'll miss a lot of time. They really didn't say what it was, but apparently she, that's the reason why she's off TV. We'll keep you in mind, Gus. Appreciate the offer. Taylor Wilde won $25,000.
Yep.
We haven't been seeing a lot anymore. Steiner math. Steiner math? Oh, you gotta have Steiner math.
I'm missing it.
Go ahead. What?
I'm missing it.
I know, right? Look at the face on Awesome Kong. Dexter and Poppy. Oh God, Poppy. Poppy creeps
She,
me right out.
I was about to say she creeped out.
Poppy creeps me out, dude. Jason wants to know what company released Kong. Who released her? She just was released. I don't. What was it? Who was it?
AEW.
Was it AEW?
Mm-hmm.
AEW. I was hoping for EO versus Ty on NXT in your house pre-show. I was disappointed we didn't get it announced. Yeah, nothing for Ty yet. It's gonna be a slow. You know, they're gonna bring her along. You know, no need to really rush her into things yet. But I guarantee you, she's gonna be. It won't be long. Well, when she'll be in that title picture, won't be long.
Yeah, once the rocket booster start, it's gonna be straight up to the moon. So
yeah,
give it a little bit of time, and it'll she'll be in that picture before you know it.
Yeah, I agree. Interview here with Moose. Thomas says, "I'm glad the $1 Million Championship's back." Yeah, me too. It's really cool.
I want Moose to tell us where he signed.
Yeah, right. Probably not going to hear it until after Saturday. Maybe after Saturday, he might mention it. Because obviously, if he loses, then yeah, he might mention it then. I don't know. What's your take on that, Jeff? Do you think he's gone? Do you think he signed with someone else?
I think so. That's not what I want, but I think so because his stock has risen so much over the last year that I think he's gone, but I hope not. I hope I'm
Where
right.
do you think he's going to go? Do you think NXT? Or do you think AEW?
If AEW hadn't added as many people as they have recently,
Yeah.
I would have said AEW, which I think is possible. I mean, anything's possible. If he goes anywhere, I think it might be AEW.
Yeah.
I think it'll be NXT. But, there again, I could be wrong. I'm fine with being wrong. But yeah, I think if he goes anywhere, I mean, it's odd that they're doing this matchup at Daly's place.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah, because I mean, he could already be there and settled in. That's a good point. That's a good point. Look, I think if Vince was in charge of NXT and it wasn't Triple H and Shawn, I think Moose would be in NXT because Moose is a prototypical Vince guy. I really think that Vince would love to have him because, I mean, he's got the body, he's got the personality, he's got the, like Vince, it just seems like he's a Vince dude. So, yeah, you might be right. You might be right. Can we do a watch-along thing sometime? That's what we're doing right now, are we not? Are we not doing a watch-along? Am I going crazy? Am I dreaming? You just mean like another thing, Gus? Like something different? Yeah, I mean, I know we owe you guys one. We owe you one from before. We were supposed to do another one. Morrissey's on his way down to the ring. Oh, boy. Morrissey and Willie Mack. Poor Willie. But anyway, we owe you guys one that we never did. We owed you one, a classic TNA or Impact tape watch along. So we're definitely going to do it. It's just, sometimes it's tough for us to do. But one of these weeks when we get a slower week, we'll have to figure that out. We'll get that figured out. Going to be interesting to see the numbers for the Impact pay-per-views that's going up against UFC. Yeah. Two different audiences, J-Hub, I think.
Joe, check your private chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, brother. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I love how NXT has not changed Loomis and he's still a psychopath killer stalker. Willie Mack on his way out.
No pillow and blanket, so.
Yeah. Oh, God. This poor dude. Willie is like the sacrificial lamb, man, for all these big guys that just are out of control that no one can keep down. I think nobody's going to WWE for a while because they every the other releases. Yeah, I mean, well, they're not going to bring anyone up to the main roster. If they're going to be at the point where whenever they have this draft, the one that's supposed to be coming up after SummerSlam, that's going to be a draft where they'll bring people up from NXT more than likely. If they do that. Look at the size difference between these two, man.
And Willie's not a small dude, man.
No, Morrissey is just huge, man. Huge.
Teach that.
No, you can't teach that. That's very true. That's very true. And you can't teach that. Oh, man. I hope after this match they write Willie back off TV for a while and repackage him and bring him back. He has too much talent to be a jobber.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, Joe, I think that we're going to get something else big for this main event because there's too much time left for this match. Like, this isn't going to be that long of a match.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. There's 18 minutes still to go. Now, granted, they'll probably throw in 2 commercials between now and then. Throws Willie Mack into the corner. Well, you know what I'm thinking, Jeff? We're probably going to get a Rich Swann sighting at some point here.
Yeah.
Coming across. Willie Mack gets out from under that, luckily. Trying to slam the big man. That's not going to happen. Oh, look at the clothesline.
Good grief.
And there's commercial number 1, just as I said it.
Yep.
We're going to probably get another, so it's probably not it. Maybe we'll get Steiner Math. Are we going to get Steiner Math? Let's see.
One can hope.
Come on, Steiner Math. Let's go. No Steiner Math. Damn it. I wonder if Mac's contract is about up. I don't know. I don't know what the status of his contract is. Melinda says, I agree, J-Hub. Mac, night, dude. Yeah. He's got to be 8 feet tall now, says Thomas. Morrissey is a big dude. Yes. He is a big dude. Speaking of Tazzy's late. Tazzy was supposed to be joining us around 9.
No, I guess we got our wires crossed. He's going to be in around that time on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
They have a night game tonight, so he won't be in.
Oh, yeah, so no Tazzy tonight. Okay. Fair enough. Sonny says, hope you guys are well. Yeah, no, we're doing good. Hope you are doing well as well. We're finally breaking out of this lousy heat wave that we had here with this horrible humidity the past few days, like a swamp here. My allergies are killing me, and when it gets like this outside, it's like, oh, my allergy meds don't even work. Drew Galloway.
Greedo.
The roll and slice. Roll and slice. Yes, and if you are new to our channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate that. I know we got a couple new people in tonight. Good crowd tonight as well. We really appreciate you coming out with us and watching the watch along and watching Impact Wrestling. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Make sure you throw up a like before you leave tonight as well. We really appreciate that. Share the video with anyone you think that might like it. If you're enjoying Impact, maybe someone else that you know that likes wrestling would too. So share the video with anyone that you might think would be in that category, and also hit the notification button as well. Follow us on all of the social medias. We are on Twitter. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We have an actual Facebook group. All you need to do is just message that you want to join that if you're over there. I know a lot of people still aren't on Facebook anymore, but if you happen to be, we are there as well. So, yeah. The roll and slice. Oh, man. I'm surprised that NXT UK didn't sign Grado. Where do you think John Morrison's wife will show up, on Raw or SmackDown? That's going to be a little while, I think. I think that's going to be a little while. Don't be surprised, though, if you see some major call-ups from NXT for the draft. Yeah. I think Adam Cole is as good as gone because I don't think he's going to win that title, and I think he's going to be out very, very soon. I mean, you already had Pat McAfee inviting him to come to SmackDown pretty much after he made some comments to Pat. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to be very long out for him. There's some other people, too, like Tommaso Ciampa. I know he said he didn't want to leave NXT, but I don't know. There's really – some of these people don't really have a whole lot left to do down there. You might see Finn Balor get called back up, too. But I think you're going to see a lot of people moving from NXT up to that main roster. To maybe, and maybe that's another reason too why why some of these cuts happened, because they're going to move people around a little bit.
Yep. Man.
What's going on with Melinda? Sorry, Jeff and Joe, because of my cancer treatment, I want to be here after the Impact, and I wouldn't. Oh no worries. No worries. Besides, the magic of YouTube is you can listen to it whenever you want.
That's right.
Have to get some rest and rest up. Listen to it the next day.
And Melinda, what you can do is if you watch it again, if you watch the playback tomorrow, leave us your predictions in the comments.
Very true. Yeah, people don't leave us comments.
Yeah, leave us comments. We want
them. We hardly get any comments. People don't leave us comments. Leave us some comments. Hi, everyone. I have returned, says Will Jack's Effect. Hello, Will. Willie getting a little fired up. Change of momentum here a little bit. Now we got about 10 minutes left to go. Hopefully we won't get another commercial at like 5:02. We very well might. Andrew Stevens, what's going on, man? What's up? Just got back from work. Not much. Pretty good show tonight. We got a really cool. Oh, we've got a chain.
Yeah, a little bit of hardware.
Equalizer. Willie getting a little bit of an equalizer here. Shots to the midsection.
Oh, love it.
There you go.
Who knew that all Willie Mack needed was a no DQ so he didn't go to sleep so early?
Right. Willie's got a chair.
Oh.
Willie on Willie crime. Nice, James. Hazan still singing in the chat. AC/DC now. Morrissey rolling back into the ring now. Oh,
man.
Willie Mack looking pretty good tonight, man. Hey, Willie hasn't been in a match that's lasted this long in a while, so there you go.
Ooh.
He's got the big man down.
Oh, man. Now it's a party, Joe.
Uh-oh, who's here?
Gentlemen, how are we?
What's going on?
Good.
We've got Conrad in the chat.
Jeff, you can't be moving me in the middle.
Why?
I'm just messing with you. I saw the Slate movie. Was like,
I'm hospitable, so I'm a team player.
Oh, now the Morrissey's got the chair.
Yeah, Willie's going night. He's going to sleep.
Oh.
You see how the chair bent?
I was just gonna say, you see how that bent?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Willie Mack, dude. Poor Willie Mack.
Oh,
Again.
Oh
man, poor Willie. Poor Willie. Oh,
grief, man.
Dave Chadwick says nearly 3 a.m. I go uncensored around this time. Well, it's a good thing because so do we.
Yeah.
in about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh, no, here comes the chain.
Yeah, I got a feeling Willie's about to take a nap.
Yeah, Willie might be going. Oh, man, right over the eyes.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, right over the eyes.
Woo!
Man, this guy ain't playing around.
Not at all.
Melinda says, night, Willie. Yeah, I think so.
You know what could be really interesting from this? Let's say that this beating continues. Oh my God!
Under the bridge of the nose,
and he's foaming at the mouth. Well, no, that's his mouthpiece. But it looked like
I was just gonna say. I think it's just.
Holy crap! What if Rich Swann comes out and we end up getting a Willie Mack versus Rich Swann because Willie gets pissed off that Rich comes?
That'd be something. Yeah.
I don't want to see them break up.
I don't either, but
Willie Mack laying out over the top rope. Big shots by Morrissey, hammering on his lower back. What's he got now? Got the chair back again. That chair is just destroyed.
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Look at the look on his face. Oh. 6 minutes to go. Let's see how long it takes for Rich Swann to get out to the ring. Damn, big cast, says Melinda. I didn't Willie boy. He was going to sleep. I think Rich might save him, but that's going to be about the only thing that's going to keep that from happening.
Good Lord.
Going back for that chair again. Oh, sticking the chair right in his throat.
That's an interesting thing, James. I did not see that unless they announced that today.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that either.
You guys heard that apparently WWE have taken weed off their wellness policy. Okay. No, I didn't see that.
I mean, I think
hey, bro, sticking around. I'm happy for him.
I mean, I think pretty soon, though, most places will remove that because it's going to be legalized pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, even in my place of work, they've kind of loosened up on it a lot.
Yeah.
From when I first started.
Oh, Willie fighting back.
Woo! I hear you.
Look at this. He's got the big man up. Slams him down.
Oh, Willie.
Hurts his back a little bit in the process, but he did get him down. Oh!
Standing moonsault.
1, 2. Oh, 2 count. Kicks out.
You got to back the Mac. I'm telling you, Willie Mack is raw.
Yeah. Willie Mack is showing a little something here tonight. And he's got that chair.
Some guys, man, they make this Lucha Underground.
Yeah. God, he was so great.
Oh, down across the back with the chair. Got it up again across the back.
Oh.
Yes.
Puts the chair underneath him.
Oh.
Boy, this isn't going to be good. This isn't going to be good. Willie's up top. No, I told you it wasn't going to be good. I told you it wasn't going to be good.
Yeah. I got to give him credit. This went on a long time. I didn't think it was going to happen.
Yeah. Tries for the leg drop and missed.
Oh.
Oh, Willie's got the chair back. Oh, there it is.
Oh. Good night.
He did go night-night. It just took a little longer than we thought. There it is. Willie went to sleep.
Oh, man. Death, taxes, Joe missing, decay entrances, and Willie Mack going to sleep.
Yep.
Those are things you can count on in life.
Blanket and pillow time, says Will Jacks. Yes. Willie has gone to sleep. No shot. No Rich Swan. Well, we got 3 minutes left still, so let's wait and see. Let's wait and see if we get Rich Swan coming down to the ring. J-Hub says that has all Z's. Yes. No, now see, now he's gonna take advantage of the sleeping Willie Mack.
This is where we get Rich.
This is where Rich is gonna come out. He's got him placed over that bottom rope, and now he's gonna get the chair. Oh yeah, that you don't want him to do this. Yeah, you don't want him to do this. Rich has got to come out here. Yeah, there he is. Rich Swan with some kicks to the leg, then kicks to the. Oh, look at this.
Man, look at that drip look at that drip that Rich has got going on, man.
Look at that, yeah.
The pink shirt.
Pink shoes.
I hear you, Rich.
Security's going to break it up. Security's going to break them up. This is going to be an interesting match.
Yeah.
Good night, Melinda. Thanks for coming. Morrissey now has Swan by the hair.
Oh boy.
Now he's walking away. He's gonna get out. No, he gets cracked with the chair.
Woo!
Morrissey looking like he's trying to get back into the ring, but now that Rich has got that chair backing off, this is probably how it's going to end, guys. Morrissey outside of the ring looking like he wants to get back in there, but look at the look on Morrissey. Whoo, man. Against all odds is going to be off the hook, they say. And yes, I agree. We have Against All Odds coming up in just 2 short days, guys. 2 days.
Man.
Good Brothers in a street fight with Tommy Dreamer.
This show have messed up all the picks, all the plans, all the thoughts.
And that's it for Impact tonight. That's it for the Go Home Show. You guys that cannot come back for after the Impact, you can give us your scores. We'll read them off real quickly before we get out of here. So let us know what you thought of the Go Home Show. And if you can't stick around, make sure that you come back on Saturday because we will have the pay-per-view on Saturday night, doing the watch-along for that. And that should be a lot of fun. Tazzy will join us for that. He'll be on a little bit later on. But let us know your scores if you can't stick around for after the Impact. If you can, please come back, like I said, in around 15 minutes. And we will talk about our predictions. We will use that as basically quick little wrap up of tonight's action, and then we'll talk about, of course, the ramifications of that summit. We'll talk a little about the women's matches and what happened there, and then we'll get right into our predictions for the pay-per-view on Saturday. So Jim Gore says 15 out of 10. I'm sure you can guess why. Yeah, that could be a little Rosemary thing, possibly. Just might be a thing with Rosemary. She won clean. Yeah, believe me, I did not see that one coming. Sometimes when you watch wrestling, you think you can predict everything, but I did not see that coming. Not one bit. Not one bit. I really thought that Havok would win that. But it was cool because it ended up like that. Like I said, they end up joining forces at the end there. Damien says, good show, great stream. You all about an 8 out of 10. Good night, Joe, Jeff, and Conrad. See you all Saturday. All right, Damien, we will definitely see you Saturday. Yeah, thanks for coming, man. Steve G says a 7. Jeff says 10 out of 10. Good show. Can't wait for Saturday. This weekend's going to be a lot of fun, guys. J Hub says 9 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, if you're a wrestling fan, we've got an Impact pay-per-view on Saturday. We have an NXT takeover in your house on Sunday. It's going to be a really fun wrestling weekend, man. Really, really fun wrestling weekend because they both look like they're going to be really good shows. So Conrad saying hit like and subscribe to the Insiders. Yeah, if you can't stick around, and again, if you're new to the channel, I know we had a couple newbies here tonight. Make sure you did hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate that. And make sure you hit the like button before you head out tonight. And, of course, share the video if you know anybody else who might like to watch Impact along with us as well. And hit that notifications button if you want to know when we have stuff going on. So it is 10:02. James Chadwick says this weekend is huge. Poor James won't get any sleep all weekend long, as usual. But, yes, come back. We've got about 12 minutes, so go take your break. Do what you got to do. Come back with us, and we will have After the Impact starting in 12 minutes at 10:15. We'll be right back here, and we will talk to you guys about our predictions for the big pay-per-view on Saturday. So that is it for Impact, the Go Home show tonight. We'll see you all on After the Impact in a short few minutes. If not, have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you for our next show, which will be Saturday night. And that's it. Take care, everybody. Hope we'll see you all soon.